wanna roll with me? Come talk, cause ain't no love in the shy. Can you be loyal and trustworthy? Cause ain't no love in the shy. What these broke hoes know about being bosses? Can you pay the cost, bitch? Buckle up, or you gon' get your ass stuck up. You don't want none. I'm Chi-Town's finest, but you already knew that. So I guess you won't be messing up. But in case you try some, I got something for that ass trick. A 44 or a sledgehammer. Take your pick, bitch. I'ma set it off, get it poppin'. Fire marshal at your house, checking for dental remains or anything to identify your punk ass. I don't pump it, I don't pump. So quit coming at me with the Shirley Temple shit. I bet none of them do not. This the one time I'ma make my hands grip around your throat. So you better watch what you boasting, cause I'm always toting. And even when I ain't, I got niggas that tend to. So fuck you, punk niggas. If you wanna roll with me, come talk, cause ain't no love in the shy. Can you be loyal and trustworthy? Cause ain't no love in the shy. If you wanna roll with me, come talk, cause ain't no love in the shy. Can you be loyal and trustworthy? Cause ain't no love in the shy. I used to hang out with this dude till I found out the chick with the flip was sniffing his dick, riding around while I was out of town on business. Lo and behold, I found out, commenced dishing out the fat lip, running over my mind, smashing this. Never again, homie. I got money to make. How about you? Did you even get paid for your services, or was it just to get at me? So I said to myself, fuck this, I'm out of here. It was no love anyway, but now I know what I knew long time ago. Never leave a bitch around your man. You never know when a bitch might strike up like them venomous snakes do. If you wanna roll with me, come talk, cause ain't no love in the shy. Can you be loyal and trustworthy? Cause ain't no love in the shy. If you wanna roll with me, come talk, cause ain't no love in the shy. Can you be loyal and trustworthy? Cause ain't no love in the shy. I know folks waiting on me to choke, then go flat broke. But watch how my talent alone make it rain dollar signs. If you really want something bad enough, you gotta go and get it. Fuck what a chump say about how you doing your shit. Long as you doing it well and in the right way, fuck what they gotta say. Don't sugarcoat shit, handle it quick and make sure you always use your common sense. It's given to all of us, but only a few of us try to use it. So only break bread with the ones that don't abuse it or turn around misuse it, cause they own life a mess. Them the ones that really don't deserve you, so just tell them, back the fuck off me. If you wanna roll with me, come talk, cause ain't no love in the shy. Can you be loyal and trustworthy? Cause ain't no love in the shy. If you wanna roll with me, come talk, cause ain't no love in the shy. Can you be loyal and trustworthy? Cause ain't no love in the shy.
QB of the Midwest. QB of the Midwest. QB of the Midwest. I'ma rock this rap shit out like a lullaby. Hot hoes having fits coming right out with me, nigga. I could take you to a spot G, no dime, blow dubs, yeah, they over here. Pussy niggas trying to get up in my way. I'm tired of all these punks frontin' like they really buck. I'm tired of all these niggas who only trying to fuck. I'm tired of these bill collectors calling my house. I'm tired of my girlfriend trying to put me out. I'm tired of the DJs not playing my songs. I'm tired of the groupies who only wanna bone. I spit hot bars, what the fuck you talking about? If you ain't on my level, you
What had happened? What has happened? Oh yes, it's me, QB, and I'm back again, unfortunately. Yeah, I said, yeah. Shout out to all my renegades in the building, gang, gang. Shout out to all the members. I definitely see you. Shout out to the official Renegades moderator, Stephanie, for always holding it down for us. It gets no better than Stephanie. And shout out to all my LGBTQIA plus individuals in the building, giving them very much. Yes, that's what you are. Stilettos kicking vintage crystal off the bar. Category is bad, bitch. I'm the bar. Alien superstar. Well. And shout out to the replay gang, gang. Y'all make sure y'all like this video, please, and thank you. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Girl. Ooh. I got somebody backstage. I'm going to bring them up in just a moment. Because, girl, we finna talk about it. Because some of y'all are truly full of shit. Okay? Let me just go ahead and say this and get this completely out the way. Some of y'all are truly full of shit. And we not eating that, okay? I'm sorry, okay? I'm sick of it. I'm fucking sick of it, okay? Leave my motherfucking girl alone. Let me just go ahead and say this before we get into the bulk of this shit. And then I'll reiterate it later on. Leave my girl the fuck alone. If you don't like her standards of how she want to be treated, stay from the fuck around her, okay? If you can't fall in line with how she feel and what she expects, get the fuck from around her. That includes me too. If you can't get up with my standards of living, what I'm willing to deal with and what I'm not willing to deal with, what I expect and what I don't expect, if you can't get with that, get the fuck from around us. Period. We don't give a fuck. We got each other. Let me let you bitches know. She don't need none of you hoes as long as I'm around. As long as ItsMeQB is around, alive and kicking, she don't need none of you hoes. None of you. Not one of you. Name one of you. Not one. If you ain't truly supporting the motherfucker, if you ain't truly got their best interests at heart, get the fuck on. I'm sick of all this, trying to paint. This woman that went through the same shit. Yeah, it's like from what I'm seeing, this is my opinion, this is what the fuck I done seen. I don't give a fuck what y'all seen her talking. I'm not on here to discuss what y'all running y'all mouths about. Because obviously y'all vision is blurry. You bitches is running around with blurry vision. So you can't see what's really going on. But this woman, before I even knew her, was going through the same shit. We done witnessed in 3 years another motherfucker, another person that she thought was close, thought was a friend, turned out being something totally different. This is the 3rd time. This the last year we had an incident. Last year we had pretty much 2 incidents at one back to back. Snakey D, then Tisa. Now this year we got Miss Villanova. Like, girl, really? Damn. She ain't no villain. She ain't trying to play no victim. But eventually you get tired. I'm tired, you tired, we tired. Don't don't nobody want to deal with that same old. That's why I don't have bitches around me no more. I've been cut all these hoes off. I've been cut all these hoes. Baby, I don't even deal with a handful of bitches off these YouTube streets in my real life. I don't even deal with a handful. Because motherfuckers too finicky. Full of shit. Finicky. Don't want to respect nothing you got going on. What the fuck you done been through and what you going through and how people is attacking and you oblivious to all that shit. You ain't seen nothing that done transpired in the past. At this point, this ought to be the last motherfucker. I truly hope so. This ought to be the last snake out of the garden. I truly hope so. Because this is ridiculous and it's redundant. Hell yeah, I'm going to come on here and say something. Anytime I heard something about my girl, I wouldn't even dare, I couldn't even bear to even listen to my girl over there crying because I end up feeling some type of way and probably shed tears and shit. Or even be even more pissed. So I ain't even hurt, but I appreciate my renegade field scouts who let me know what was going on because I was doing my own. I was on something else. Okay. So yeah, I wasn't like on YouTube today. But to find out, like, my girl on here, like, you know what I'm saying, upset to where she, like, I have a problem with that. I have a fucking serious problem with that. Leave her the fuck alone. She don't even be paying most of you bitches no motherfucking attention. She trying to live her soft life. Let the babe live her soft life in peace. If you can't get up with her standards of how she want to be treated, how she want to be respected, what she expects out of people she deal with, considering that she is a public figure, everybody trying to get at her, everybody want a piece of the bag, everybody want to talk to her, and all this over, even with me sometimes. It's always a motherfucker grabbing at you. It's like, damn, if you really don't have no best intentions, just fall the fuck back. It's given very much to me, in my opinion. Because it's a lot of these, and I'm not trying to come down on no older female. Y'all know if we ain't got no issue, this is not directed towards y'all. Nobody as a group. Okay, I'm not. Y'all already know how my heart is set up. So don't take nothing personally. If the shoe don't fit, don't motherfucking wear it. If the shoe don't fit, don't motherfucking wear it. Okay? I'm only making that disclaimer once tonight. If the shoe don't motherfucking fit, don't wear it. Hit dogs won't motherfucking holler. But it seems to me, in my opinion, it's looking like a lot of these older females cannot take this younger, successful black woman. Because there's all these women that's 10 years her senior, 15 years her senior, even some that's probably 5 years her senior, is always trying to attack this woman's character and her heart. Like and that shit is weird. Go find something better else to fucking do. Go find something better else to fucking do. That shit is weird and whack as fuck. It's weird. It's fucking weird. If you can't get up, just like if you go to a job, if you can't do the job, your ass gonna end up bouncing. If your ass don't want to be in there dealing with a manager or get into it with some coworkers and you don't feel comfortable there, your ass gonna bounce. 9 times out of 10, your ass gonna exit stage right. So if you can't get up with her description of expectations, her description, that's what I'm gonna call it, of expectations, then push the fuck on. It ain't gotta be no long, drawn out, oh, you trying to control. I'm sick of this whole people trying to control folks and tell them where to go. Coleman, that whole stick, that's all garbage. Y'all bitches be stuck. I swear y'all motherfuckers on here that's why y'all are truly full of shit. Cause y'all be so fucking stuck on stupid. Ain't nobody on here controlling not what now motherfucker do, press, or say. You got your own motherfucking mind. Ain't nobody telling nobody what to fucking do around here. Not one person. But they spin that narrative and plant the idea in folks' heads to start up, cause confusion and chaos. You know how I know? Because I was once a victim of that shit, dealing with these motherfuckers on these YouTube streets. If you listen good enough, if you listen too much, too hard, pry too much, you will sit your ass around somewhere and get some shit planted in your motherfucking eye. And that's what a lot of these, they sit around and plant shit in motherfuckers' heads, got them thinking, oh, I'm being controlled. Somebody trying to be controlled, control me. I got my own mind. I'm sick of you bitches with this, I got my own mind. You bitches ain't got no own mind. Your actions don't say that. Because you listening to another. How can you have your own mind when you always listen to another bitch? Letting another bitch get in your head. I'm confused. Where's my own mind at? None of you hoes got no own. Stop with all, I got my own. People say, I can't nobody tell me where to go. I'm not working. I choose to go. If I like you, I like you. We sick of that. That shit is old, stale, delayed. And I wish every time I heard a motherfucker say that, I could just be like, because I'm sick of it. It's a tired-ass excuse. It's a tired-ass play. Now, y'all talking about plays. Y'all want to talk about plays? That's the number one play they try to pull on here on these streets. That's a play. As well as that colorist shit is a play. As well as the homosexual shit is a play. It's all that's a play. That's another play. Oh, say you be in control. You need to break free. You in bondage. You being held captive. You a whole hostage. Ooh, SOSs. Oh, you need that. I'm gonna throw you a life raft. Like, ain't nobody trying to hear that shit no more. That shit is tired, delayed, and whack. We're not, because nobody is being controlled on here. You clearly doing whatever the fuck you want to do. It's when motherfuckers get caught up doing the most, then that's when they want to, when they want to say they've been controlled. You ain't being controlled when you in the act. See, if you really peep game, if you really not got clouded judgment and cloudy vision in your belief, if you really know what's really going on, these motherfuckers ain't hollering about they being controlled when they doing in the fuck shit. They ain't saying nobody controlling them then. But when a motherfucker call them out and say, oh, wait a minute, that don't sit well with me. Like, what's really going on? Can you explain? Like, girl, I don't roll out of that type of kid. What is you giving? Oh, it's I was being controlled. Like, get the fuck out of here. At the end of the day, it's given you don't have a person's best interest at heart from the beginning. Motherfuckers be thinking the grass is greener on the other side. Well, go on over there to that dry ass, burnt out, starvation looking ass pasture. Bye. Bye. I've been telling bitches bye. I ain't said bye in a long time, but today I'm saying bye. 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 Don't need you, never want you. Ain't nobody got time for all that fake fraud and phony shit. It just is. When you done been in the game as long as Fat Baby done been in the game on dealing with these people, at some point you be like, girl, I just like some stuff like I don't have, like, no. If you have even noticed with me, like some shit, I'll be like, girl, no. I'm not eating that. They can have it. Like at some point you become you have it set up. You know what you want. You know what you want. You know what you're willing to accept. You know what you're willing to deal with and tolerate. That's not nobody controlling you. If you believe somebody being honest with you and being upfront with you and telling you how they really feel and what's really bothering, if you believe that's them trying to control you, then you don't really have no grasp of how a relationship works. A lot of this shit that be going down on these YouTube streets really tell that some people have never been in a relationship that really meant something, that was long lasting. You can tell they ain't never, because the short interactions they have with people on here, and they ain't even in these people's presence, is weird and shaky. So that tells me already, like, girl, ain't nobody stayed with you long enough. Because, girl, you can't even grasp when somebody being upfront. Everybody has feelings. Y'all women know y'all are emotional. Y'all know certain shit, like, you know what I'm saying? It bothers y'all. That's not unheard of. That's not nobody. Stop with this. Somebody trying to control me. Somebody trying to do me in, out me. Like, that shit is weird. Why can't you accept what a person is saying to you and just accept it for what it is? Obviously, Fabe didn't want to come on here doing this shit again. Because she didn't even say nothing. But y'all was going to figure it out anyway. The girls, ain't stupid. She left that up to y'all. She left it in y'all motherfucking hands. So, why try to act like it's yet again supposed to be her fault? Because some shit went sour that she didn't even want to fucking speak on. She didn't even want to speak on the shit. But at some point, you have to say, like, okay, yeah, we can't do this no more. I'm just going, walk away. It's like you can't let a motherfucker bow out gracefully. I would have thought you would have been able to do the same thing, V. But from my opinion, it's looking like same script, different cast. And I'm just like, damn, again? Really? Like, this shit is tired. It's really tired. It don't have to be no back and forth. You lied about this. You lied about this. You did this. You did that. Because I'm pretty sure y'all both was doing whatever the fuck y'all wanted to do. Both of you. So why now is, you was doing this. You was doing this. Or you was doing this. Just let it be. From what I'm understanding, you saying that she was never your friend. You don't think that hurts? That's some hurtful ass shit. To tell a motherfucker like you came and seen this woman. Y'all like broke bread together in real life. Like I done been around a couple of times where you was on the phone and I done kiki with you and stuff like that. So I know it was like a relationship, like, a type of friendship that was outside of YouTube. But damn, to really go that low, V. Lenore? Really? So what that obviously is telling us is you was the op from the beginning. You can't get mad because we saying this now because you done said it out of your mouth. This ain't no shit we done made up. From what I understand, and hold on, let me bring on my person because I need to bring my person on because I need them to make sure I'm saying this right. Hold on, let me make sure she here. You there, boo?
Yeah.
Okay, this is the official Renegades moderator in the building. Stephanie, hey, boo.
Hey, boo. Ooh, child.
Am I correct? Am I correct the fact that she said that they was never, can clarify that because I can't even get it out. I'm so flabbergasted.
I know, babe. Yeah, she said they weren't friends, but it's kind of weird if y'all was behind the scenes talking and had each other's numbers and y'all was doing little plays and talking behind the scenes and she came and visited you, then what was it? Y'all weren't friends? Not making sense.
Now, if you tell me after all this time you not my friend, you was never my friend, that's pretty much telling me you was an op from the beginning. You never had my best interest at heart. You was just around
Exactly.
me to be around me to either get to know something, get to know somebody, or just, be one of them motherfuckers that just want to be around you to see your downfall.
Yeah, basically, because I just it's really like not confusing. If y'all, what I'm tired of hearing people say is, I can go where I want to go. That's not the issue. If you say you're my friend, that's the issue. Don't keep saying, oh, she's saying where we can go. That's not it. Let's be realistic. She's not telling you where you can't go and where you can go. It's the fact that, well, she thought you were a friend. That's the problem. That's
Mm-mm-mm.
the whole problem. She thought you were her friend.
As a subscriber, as a person that frequents several chats, do you feel like that's a play that people just keep on trying to push off on everybody? Oh, they trying to control you. Oh, you need to break free. You need to they telling you what to do. Like, how do you feel about that? Do you think people are being controlled? Like when you be seeing people in chats and shit like that?
Not at all. I see Babe Nation in all chats, and nobody is being controlled. But the difference is, if you're my friend, that's a total different dynamic. That's all I'm
Yeah,
saying. It's a
You should already know what I expect as a friend. You should already know who I fuck with and don't fuck. Why would your friend want to fuck with motherfuckers you don't fuck with?
And that's the
I couldn't
thing.
dare see myself fucking with a motherfucker that you say did you wrong.
I
Or
mean,
trying
it's
to
just
see your
ignorant.
downfall. Or trying to, what I'm saying, throw dirt. I couldn't see myself saying, oh yeah, girl, but I still like them. Like, what type of shit is that?
That's
Like, that
bull.
means you willing to see this person hurt me, put me in harm's way, or try to tear me down, and you okay with it pretty much.
Yeah, that's what they pretty much.
Like,
But
who
it's just,
does that? Who is willing to allow that? I would be damned if I allow a motherfucker to treat me like that.
ain't nobody gonna allow that. So I don't see why it's so different for Phi Babe. And one other thing that I wish, people act like Phi Babe don't have feelings. That woman hurt just like you hurt. It's like, come on, how many times are y'all gonna do this to this woman and then y'all blaming her like it's her fault? It's not her fault. You had a phone just like she had a phone. And if you didn't understand, then you should have called before the mess went down. I mean, I'm not saying that, V. Lenore needed to tell her every move, but she already knew what was going on. You was so-called networking, but how do you network with Pizarro?
Well,
How?
Villanova is on the backstage. Let me see if this up, because we sure finna ask some questions. And thank you, Apple. I appreciate you, love. Hold on. Let me see if this up right quick. Because I sure wants to know, like, what's really good. Hello, B, is this you?
Hello, it is
Hey,
me. I
what?
I literally just came in 2 minutes ago, and what I heard you say was that Villanor said that we weren't friends. I said we weren't friends like that. We weren't friends like she and Tisa were friends. I've said that multiple times, and I said it on a
Well, a friend is
panel.
a friend. Like, how do you determine
Oh,
a
there are definitely
level of
different
friendship?
degrees of friendship. I don't know if maybe you don't have it like that, but I do.
So
And when
what
I
was your
don't see
level?
certain
So what was
elements of
your level
friendship
of friendship?
reciprocated, I'm sorry.
So what was explain your level of what you thought your friendship was? Because as a common courtesy in a friendship, I wouldn't be fucked with no bitches that don't like my friend. I'm just saying.
Well, hey, you would think that, right? But if that was the case, then she wouldn't have fucked with people who didn't fuck with me, right? If that's what your rule is, and if you
Now,
what you say
who
is
would those
true,
people be?
wouldn't
Who
that
would
have
those
been the
people
other
be?
way around as well, QB?
Who would those people be? Let's get the
That'd be
name
like
and name.
ZX. That'd be like this
You
heat.
was fooling
That
with
would be
ZX
like
too.
Tracy.
You was fooling with ZX too.
I
You
was
tried
fooling
sleeping
with
with
him until
Tracy
I wasn't,
too.
until he disrespected me. And when he started disrespecting me because he was mad at Five Babe, where was the cutoff then? In fact, I learned of some of the things that he was saying about me from listening to her lives because I wasn't watching him. And then when I learned that he was saying some of the most degrading shit ever, and that he was disrespecting me. And then he even said he was doing it because he didn't like me with Five Babe. And it had nothing to do with anything that I had done with
But
him.
this is what
Same
I
with,
this is what
wait, you asked. Same with Tracy. Tracy that doxed me, was coming after me, was attacking me simply because of my association. Jay Wilson keeps admitting to it that he was coming after me. Now, she didn't fuck with Jay Wilson by that time, but she made up with these other people. So now I'm supposed to hold some sort of loyalty that nobody else is supposed to hold towards me.
But V, you know it's a totally different level with that shit. The
Why?
shit you talking about is some of these people that you naming, you frequent their chat. You cool with Jay.
Now,
Yeah,
now.
now. So it's
and
like
and the one you're talking about is Tracy. I have frequented her chat after she apologized to me. See, there's a difference. This came after she and Five Babe made amends. But Five Babe didn't make the amends, and before making the amends, she didn't say, you know what? But this girl did treat my friend this way. I mean, let's think about it. There are definitely different degrees of friendship. Don't you think that you have a different degree of friendship with Five Babe than you do with some of your subscribers?
yes, I do.
So then there is a different degree of friendship, yes?
So what degree of friendship would you describe you and Fabe was on?
I think that we were at the beginning stages of developing a friendship. We didn't have a lot of transparency amongst in our relationship for the most part, and we rarely talked. I rarely talked to this person. So how is it that we had some close relationships, some close friendship when I may talk to you on the phone maybe once a month, maybe for 15 to 20 minutes when we did talk?
It seemed like you trying to make light of the friendship because
I'm
this
not
whole
making light of anything. What you're doing is putting more seriousness on it, and so is she. Don't paint me as the friend that did something to her. But you can't see how if we were friends, maybe things would look differently. See, I didn't use that term. That's the term you all are using. But since you're using it, let's define it, because you can't hold me to some. See, you want to hold me to some certain standard because you're using this friend word. Okay, well, if we're going to use that friend word as the baseline for deciding on what's appropriate and what's not, then you got to look at it from both sides. A
Okay, let's
friendship
take
should
away
be
the let's
equal.
just take away the friend thing because you gonna make that into a whole big spiel, and I'm
No,
not here
y'all
for that.
the one brought it
Let,
up.
let me take it. Let's take it. Let's take that whole situation. You know you dealing with somebody, okay? You dealing with somebody, you have an association with somebody, and you already know other people's don't feel the same way you may feel about this person. Why would you even want to engage with like folks like that? That's weird.
What association are we talking about? Pizza?
With anyone that you know that don't fuck with her like that, that she don't fuck with like that, that's
Let me
weird.
ask you this. Let me ask you this. So the rule would have been then for me not to associate myself with anybody aside from you in the B sector? Is that what you're saying? Because
No.
no one else fucks with five. So who are we talking about exactly? Where could I have gone where it would have been acceptable? So in other words, I would need to step outside of the beef sector, right? The place that I came from, right? In order to grow my channel. That's what you're saying. And because I decided, now here's the thing about it. I called Five Babe a year ago and had this conversation, and she was completely like, yeah, girl, of course, no problem. Of course you
But
are.
if you saying something to somebody, one thing to them, but you
Uh-huh.
displaying a different behavior, wouldn't you feel like a person gonna be like, wait a minute, what's up? Like you not being totally
I'm
honest with me.
No, that's the point. I never
You don't
displayed a
feel like you
behavior
would feel
separate from what
feeling
I stated I was going to be behaving as. I told her a year ago, I will be moving around. You're going to see me in a lot of different chats. She said, of course. I said, but you already know I'm Babe Nation. So don't ever get it twisted. Don't ever worry about anything. She said, girl, I ain't worried about you. Of course. I know what you got to do. You have to grow your channels.
but
Those
that's
were
a
her
year
words.
ago, B. The dynamics have
Right. So if I had the ability to have to
changed.
do that a
What
year
you
ago and y'all
doing has
saw me
changed.
acting like that for a
Even what
year,
you
why all of a
doing
sudden you
has
got to mad?
changed.
Say it
Even
again.
what you doing has changed. So when you think like, okay, my movements is changing,
My
maybe I
movements
may
have
want to
not
be a little bit
changed.
more, you
That's
know
my
what I'm
whole
saying?
point, QB. My movements haven't changed at all,
Your
ever. That's my
movement
whole
has,
point.
from what we see, from what a lot of people are saying, your
No, that's
movements.
what you're noticing. I've been going to all the same places I've been going, with the exception of pizzas, which has been within the last 6 to 8 months. Again, I'm not even over there once a month. That's the whole point. Y'all are acting like I'm over there kicking it and hanging out all the time. Me and Pizza have each other's phone numbers and we talking. I don't talk to Pizza outside of what y'all see me doing.
But this is what I want to know. Are you telling my friend one thing, but then coming on here acting like you like people that you tell her you don't fuck with? You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely not. That's my whole point. No, that never happened. That I said I don't like this person, but I'm smiling in their face. No,
So you
absolutely
weren't
not.
talking shit about bitches and all this old shit.
About who?
I'm just saying in general. You just was like you wasn't expressing like a disdain for motherfuckers to her, but was doing something totally different here on these streets.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I was not. That's my point. That is exactly my point. And when I mentioned to her that Pizza had even approached me about the colorism panel, I said, now I don't know what this is about, but they're going to have a rude awakening if they think that they're going to be playing with me in my face. And QB, I think I said that around you, did I not?
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
Thank you.
You weren't
So,
gonna let
so
because
this
I was like, be
idea that she
careful. I
was
said, be careful over there. Be careful being over there. Because I think
right. So we had a
people gonna
discussion
find
about it, and I said, I ain't worried. Y'all ain't got to worry about me. Hell, whatever y'all think y'all can see, I saw it long before you even got into your peripheral. So that's my whole point. What are y'all talking about exactly? When? Because my whole point was when she came to me, I questioned the shit. And if she thought that she was doing something sneakily, well, it failed epically. And we had a conversation about that. So what is the problem? I have not moved differently at all. And that would be my point.
Well,
So this
that's not
narrative
what
that
some of
that
us
she
see.
comes out here spinning.
That's not what some of the girls see.
Well, I
They
don't care
see
what the
that
some of the girls see. I don't give a damn about what some of the
people
girls
that
see.
see
I know
just
what
the
the fuck is the
property, though,
truth.
B. That's the thing. That's the people that support you. That's
Well,
been
I don't
supporting you
care
from
if
the
their
beginning.
eyesight is bad, then they can look away. God will replace whatever. I'm not going to worry about that when I know I'm not doing anything wrong. When I know that I've been nothing but loyal. When I know that I've done nothing but come out here and take up for Phi Babe, cuss folks out about Phi Babe, clear up
But she done
lies
done the
about
same
Phi
for you.
Babe,
Don't you
and
feel like she done
supported
done the
Phi
same for
Babe.
you?
That's what I know I have done.
But don't you feel she done did the same for you?
Do I think that Phi Babe has supported me with the same level of strength that I have supported her? Absolutely not. No.
And why is that?
I don't know. You have to ask her.
You and
If
you
I don't, if I never see you in my lives, and when I do invite you or remind you of certain things, you either A, don't show up or don't recall them. I don't think it's the same. I do not see it as the same level of support. No, ma'am. No, sir. No way. I don't. Now, I appreciate it because honestly, she doesn't have to do any of it. But this idea that someone who has been supporting you from the beginning of your platform, who was there when you named your group Babe Nation, who has contributed to you, who has made sure I've made at least 90% of your lives, I mean, I think there's a difference in the support. Yes, there's a huge difference. I don't see that same level of support towards me and my channels. No, or my videos. I can name five, maybe five lives that I've seen Fi in.
but Five
So I
Babe
mean,
not the
what are
only
you
one.
talking about?
But if you say that, then you might as well say that for Jay Wilson. Jay Wilson say it all the time. He tell
What
you
about Jay
all the
Wilson?
time, you can't expect me to be in every one of your lives. I get you to your 1,000 and you on your own. I can't be there every step of the way. I can't hold you by your hand. So why she got to be held by that standard when you
Wait,
was
wait,
sitting
wait, wait, wait. I thought you said we was
there
friends and we
at the
supported and she supports me like I support her. I thought the question was, what do I think she does for me? No,
I
wait,
heard
wait,
your
wait, wait, wait. No,
explanation to that.
no, no, no,
I
no, no,
heard
no.
your explanation to that, but I'm asking you, as a person that has dove into this shit as a content creator, why can't you understand that it's a possibility that she probably can't be at every life? She can't be there to
No, no, no,
support
no.
you when
That's
you
not the
think
point.
she can't
Let me
support
ask you
you.
this, QB. She's no busier than I am.
How you know
I
that?
have a job.
How do you
I
know
have
that
a
now?
business. I also come out here and I watch people. And when Five Babe goes live, I watch her. Now, you're telling me that she's that much more busier than I am and she can't make it to more than a couple of my lives? I mean, come on now.
So you in your feelings about some not
I'm
supporting
not
us.
in my feelings about any. I wasn't in my feelings until a person tried to humiliate me. I wasn't in my feelings. The only person that was in their feelings was Phi Babe. But what you're not going to do is come out here and point fingers at me and say that I'm disloyal and I'm not doing something when I can point out all the things that a friend would do if you were actually a friend to me. See, this wouldn't even be a subject at hand if she hadn't brought it up. And had she not handled it a different way. If she had a problem with me hitting that link, a grown ass woman would call me and say, "What the fuck are you doing? You
But
supposed to be
y'all,
my friend."
from my understanding, y'all not talking. Y'all not talking
Well, we're not
outside.
talking because I had talked to her the day before that, QB. I had texted her the day before. We were in text communication the day before and the day before that. So explain to me why we aren't talking. We aren't talking because she stopped talking and she decided to go live and kick me out of Babe Nation. But a grown ass woman wouldn't have done that. They wouldn't have put a something on a community wall or fired up a live. They would have fired up their phone and called me. That's what a grown ass woman would do if she was my friend.
But
But see,
she didn't initially mention anybody. So how did you
she
feel
did.
like it was
But
directed
why?
towards
But
you?
why mention it
Was there
all? She's
already
still mad.
contention there? Was there
We're
already contention?
QB. It doesn't matter if she mentioned it or not. The fact that she's angry at me. Why wouldn't she call me? That's what a grown ass woman would do. Why wouldn't she call me? Because if you call me, then you're going to have to recall all the things I can recall for you that we've discussed in the past. Because for me, it wasn't about me clicking that link. That was the catalyst for her to do what she wanted to do. For whatever reason, she has some animosity towards me. I didn't have any towards her. I had nothing but support for her.
It
But for
seemed like
me,
it seemed like you just want to try to place the blame all on Fi Baby, and you don't want to
oh,
take no
okay.
accountability for nothing at this point.
Uh,
The
okay.
whole
Well,
time
you're
you just
right. I don't.
the
I
whole
don't.
time
I'm
you
not going to
sitting up
take
here with me,
accountability for anything other than doing
you
what the
ain't
fuck
said
I've been
nothing in
doing.
the court where you saying, okay, well, I may understand where she may be coming from, or yeah, that may not seem right or look right. You ain't said none of that. It's
I
just
can't say none of that because a grown woman didn't have a grown woman conversation with me about it. Instead, what the woman tried to do was make me out to be some villain who had villainized her by hitting her opsis link.
but that's how you making it seem now, though.
No,
By
that's
her
what she made it
not
seem
following
like.
her, by her not supporting you the way you want her to support
What
you.
I'm telling
You
you is you
the
wanted to
same
question
way.
why I
And
didn't
you're not
see her
making
as
it
a
no
friend.
better. That's what I'm
You
saying. At this point, you're not making it no better.
But I can't make it better. She has brought it to this place. Now it's my fault that we're here. It's my fault we're here. She's the one who came out here saying, you can't be my friend and be in my phone, and you can't be my friend and be saying this and be my friend. Okay, well, now we're talking about friends. Well, let's talk about what friends do. So I just
But you
named
said
all the
y'all,
things.
you
I
didn't
just
feel
named
like
to
y'all
you,
was
QB, all the
had a
things a
friendship.
friend would do in a
It
relationship.
it seemed like the friendship or the associationship or however you want to call it, level one friendship, level two friendship. I don't know at this other point. Obviously, it was some miscommunication and some misinterpretations on what y'all expected from one another. That's what it's given to me when you boil it all down.
What I will
Like
tell you is
it seemed
this.
like it seemed like it was some stuff you may not have got cleared up on what you may have expected and what she may have not cleared up with you and explained to you what she may have expected.
QB, I'm a
That's what it sounds
very
like to me at this point.
I'm a very, very direct communicator. People never have to wonder where they stand with me. So that is why I, like a grown ass woman does, called Phi Babe a year ago and said,
You
look,
be
baby,
talking about a year ago. We're not talking about a year ago. We're talking about
I'm
this week.
talking about a year ago because
We
for a
talking
year
about
I've
this
been
week. A
moving the
year
same
is
way.
times in a
For
year.
a
This
year.
is so
QB, you're
times.
missing the point.
No,
I keep
I'm
talking
not.
about
No,
a
I'm
year ago
not. No,
because I
I'm not.
haven't changed
No, I'm not. I'm
anything.
not gonna go back to no year. I'm not gonna go back to
I
no
have been
motherfucking year.
doing the
A
same
year
thing
ago
for
is
a
irrelevant
year.
to me.
You're not going to
A
tell
year
me
ago is irrelevant.
it's
We
not
talking about
irrelevant
the here
because
and
I
now.
haven't moved differently. I haven't done anything any different. And that's the point. So if it hasn't bothered
You
you for a
have.
year, it shouldn't bother you 2 weeks ago. That's the point. If it didn't bother you a full year, why did it bother you 2 weeks ago? That's the point. And if it did bother you 2 weeks ago, you changed your mind as to how you felt before, then you could have said that. Because that's what grown people do, especially those that call themselves friends. So there's no way we could have been friends. Ain't no way. I don't talk to you often. We don't hardly see each other, even on these YouTube streets. And then you want to tell me where I can and cannot go? It will never happen, ever. QB.
I'm dead.
Oh, any more questions? And I'll go and I'll just leave. But any other questions you have for me? Because let's be very clear on that panel today, I never once said Fabe wasn't my friend. I said we weren't friends like that. And when I made the connection and talked about the difference between how I saw my friendship with her and her friendship with Tisa, when I was on that panel that Fi did an actual live review of, did a live reaction to, she agreed. She doubled down on it. She said, absolutely, that part. There is a difference. So why all of a sudden now we are the best of friends and I was supposed to know how she feels and not do things to hurt her feelings? But my feelings don't matter. I'm sorry, it's a two-way street, not one.
It seemed like to me, y'all both said y'all feelings was hurt, but y'all never really expressed that to one another.
Well, I expressed it to her.
What, a year ago?
No, 2 weeks ago when I reached out to her. And to say, well, first of all, when I saw that she had posted something on the wall, I was like, girl, what's going on now? What the hell don't happen now? Right? I didn't have any clue that she was talking about me. Then I want to say something, what there was like some
You
rumbling.
didn't call her? You didn't call her after the community post dropped?
I texted her after the community post dropped.
So
And I said,
you
what the
didn't
hell?
see
What the
nothing
hell
then?
done happened now? That's what I think I said, something like that. What? And then I called her after that as well. This is what I'm saying. I texted 5A twice and I called her twice over a 2-day period after she dropped the community post. Because at first, when I saw her, I certainly didn't think it was me. I said, girl, what the happened now? I said, what the hell didn't happen now? She didn't respond, but 5Babe doesn't always respond. So I didn't think anything of it then. Then something else happened, or I saw something, or somebody was saying something, and I think I dropped down again, or not dropped down, but sent her another text message.
But
So the
what do
mere
you
fact that
think?
I can still, again, being the direct communicator, still reach out to her. Like, well, what's going on? And then
Who
and
is this?
called her, she can't respond to nothing.
Gilmore. Hold on. Let me see what this is because they keep popping in and out. Who the hell is this?
Hi, it's me.
Who, girl, is
It's
this you?
yeah.
Girl, get your shit together because I don't be doing all that blotching in and out. I leave your ass right there blotching in and out.
I don't know. I be driving sometimes. I just had a quick question though. It's like
Girl,
really
you better
quick.
get stationary with us.
Okay,
You better,
never mind. I can ask. She's not looking at the chat, and I was trying to talk. I was trying to throw a question out there.
what you need to say, honey? Go ahead.
Okay, just real quick. I'm sorry. It's just my phone, but Nora, I just had one question for you, if that's okay. I was just wondering if the timing, if you didn't think that maybe some time should go by, and just give her some time to try to have a conversation. That's all I wanted to ask you.
If I think some time should go by now and have a conversation with her,
Like maybe if she's willing, like maybe let some time go by.
I
And
mean,
y'all just cease fire, like at this point. The fuck?
I wasn't firing off to begin with, to be quite honest. And
You
and as
fired
I
off.
said
You
earlier
fired
today, I
off.
would be
See,
willing to let it
now.
end.
Now I'm not gonna let you sit up here and act like, oh, damsel in distress. You just sat back and because you've been saying shit.
I ain't said shit to
Okay,
nobody.
you
That's a
didn't have to
goddamn
you didn't
lie.
have to
That's a
do this.
fucking lie. Now you
But
can
you
believe
feel
her
like
if you want to. You can believe her if you want to. I expect you to. But you ain't gonna lie on me.
and get to talking. You throw it's just like
Hey,
throwing
QB, I'm
shots.
jumping
So
down. Bye bye.
let's not do that.
No,
Let's
let's
not
not
do
do
that.
what?
But she asked a valid question. Is that a possibility?
Look, I'm always willing to have a conversation. That's why I don't have a problem calling people or texting them. So I don't have a problem having a conversation. But what we're not going to do is act like I brought all this to the forefront. I did not. I did one live and I hit one panel before today. Can your friend say the same thing?
This is too much. I sure hate it.
I hate it too. I hate it too because it sure didn't have to be any of this at all. Not at all. So that's all I have to say, QB. At the end of the day, you know, I don't have anything else to say. Not, I mean, really, I don't. So if she's not going to talk about it anymore, there will be nothing more for me to say. And if she wants to have a conversation, she got the number. She knows how to call me. We can definitely have the conversation. All right. Well, thank you for letting me up. If you don't have any more questions, I'm out.
All right. Thanks for coming up.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Ciao.
Mm, 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 mm.
Let me see what y'all saying in this chat, hon. Ooh. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, this is a mess.
She said if I threatened her, and if I never did. Threaten her how? Mm.
Mm-mm-mm.
To me, it seemed like both individuals, and this is just my opinion and how I'm looking at it. It seemed like it was stuff that V expected, stuff that my babe may have expected, and they somehow never expressed that to one another. And so they was on a whole different. They was thinking something totally different about one another as far as how they was interacting with each other. That's what it's giving me.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna discredit neither one of how they actually is expressing how they feel and what they expect. Like I'm not gonna be like that just because, you know what I'm saying. I'm friends with my baby outside of you. I'm not just gonna discredit what V is saying. You know what I'm saying? How she felt too. So it seemed like it wasn't enough communication. And if she's saying, look, we really didn't talk like that. I didn't have no communication, woo up bam, then obviously some things wasn't expressed.
Mm-mm-mm.
And like it's hard to come back from that, especially when you get blown up on this shit here. Um, yeah, it's kind of hard to come back from that. I mean, it ain't really got.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because I didn't understand the ZX comment because you were a mod for him and y'all was cool. So it's like,
yeah, that's what I was saying.
why would you be mad because she talked to him? I mean, and did you express to her that it was a problem? But it would look like not one because you were over there being a moderator. So I don't get that.
This was a sad day, honey.
Mm.
This was a sad day. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Wow. The link is dropped. The link is dropped. If anybody else want to hit it, honey. Oh.
Oh, child, oh, child.
Mm.
Man, yeah, it's got to be
And then I don't understand why V kept on talking about some. She well,
what the year
a
ago,
year ago,
the year ago.
people
Yeah,
expectations change over a year.
yeah, they have.
Like I didn't understand why she was trying to use that as a valid excuse to say, okay, we already had an understanding. Yeah, you may have that understanding a year ago, but we talking about today. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Maybe people change. People
yeah,
are not willing to, you know what I'm saying, deal with or put up with stuff they probably put up a year ago with. You know, you see what I'm saying? And I don't think she wouldn't allow me to express that to her for her to be able to understand that. Like people change, even you change.
yeah,
You think you may
yeah,
not have changed, but people do change.
yeah. That is true. People do change because it's
And
obvious.
people see that. Like it's not like people see that. You may not see it because you living in it and you don't want to see it, but because other people are saying and saying, well, yeah, you have changed, doesn't mean that you haven't changed in people's eyes or opinion.
Yeah, I
So that's I was a little taken aback from that because I'm like, okay, well, you saying what you what you felt that was wrong towards you, the what she said, the barely support, the not talking as much, you know what I'm saying? Like those things will
Right.
bother me too. But if you can point those things out, why you can't say, okay, well, yeah, maybe you are right. Maybe things will change after a year. Motherfucker would expect something a little bit different.
True.
Now she's saying she never said that they were they wasn't friends. She said we just wasn't friends on a level that Fabe probably thought we was on. From what I understand, what she was saying. Who is this trying to get on here? Your device not connected, honey.
But it's a lot that was said, and she was saying that some things weren't said, but I'm quite sure Fry Babe has the receipt, so we just have to, if it ever comes out.
Who is this? Let me see who this is. Who is this?
Who is this?
You gotta turn me down, honey, because I can hear myself in the background. Whoever that is. Little Nate, little Nate. You gotta turn me down in the background, boo. I just don't like, man, this shit is weird. Like, it's weird as fuck.
Yeah, it's real weird.
Hold on, let me see if this person got their shit together. You got your shit in order? Hell no. Get your shit in order. Turn me down. Yeah, I can hear you. Turn me down, boo. And who is this? You got your camera on. You want a camera slip, honey? Who is this? Because you gonna have a camera slip, honey. Let me see who this is. Who is this? Let me talk.
That's the person that was in the chat.
What you got? What's up?
Hey, you can hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. You was on this other one too?
Yeah. Hey, QB, good night. What's up?
Hey, what it do?
Hey, good. Let me tell you about Villanova. Villanova is one mental bitch.
Oh my.
One mental bitch she is. She is so fucking controlling. That is why, don't mind the play that she and Misunderstood running there. Misunderstood don't like the best bone in that bitch. That bitch is miserable as fuck. When you say miserable, miserable as fuck. You understand? Since I did that Beautify birthday, come out and did that birthday stuff for Beautify, that bitch was in her feelings. She was in her fucking feelings about that live that Fi did for her moderator birthday. V is one miserable bitch. She need dick in her life. I don't know if it's dick or puss, but she needs some cunt in her life. She is one miserable fuck. You understand? I know it had to be jealousy got that bitch there, that big fucking bird. She jealous of Fibe confident. She's a bitch. And I hope Fibe and say a next word to her. Not a next word. You see, I need y'all to get Misunderstood out when a chat, you know. She's the next one. She's a next fucking confusing bitch. That crackhead cunt. Y'all need to keep them out when a chat. Don't mind the accent. I know my accent's strong as can, but I don't care. They are too fucking miserable. Villanor is one ungrateful big bird looking bitch. Is jealousy got you right where she is. Right where she is. Jealousy is what got her there. She jealous of Fibe. She jealous of the things that Fibe getting and what going on. That dry face, pricker face, big bird looking fuck.
Oh my.
I can't stand she always want to control stuff. Control. Do not allow her to come back up on your panel because she feel that she better than that fucking criminal jailboard bitch. Do not allow her to come back up on your panel.
She was trying to pull a little wordplay on me, wasn't she, when she was up there?
Exactly. Feel that she's the best of the best according to ID Fly the
Yeah.
crime de la crime, which is criminal cunt.
Ooh, ooh.
I can't stand she always fish. This why is yet at to curse you out because she's saying Fiber because Fiber she's a liar. It's because she in the fucking man business we misunderstood. She have no idea what going on, but she always did. I misunderstood treating she like a real dog. Sometimes I tell myself, what the fuck? Oh, you be that educated and that fucking low self-esteem looking as somebody like misunderstood could talk to who, how, when that drunky crackhead bad looking slinging shot can who?
Oh, hold
Let me
on,
tell you.
hold on 1 minute, boo. Let me read these couple of super chats, and I'm gonna let you finish talking and see who else on here, boo. Thank you, Film. Thank you, Miss Film. It's given. I was plotting to get away from you the whole year. Isn't that what Mother told SB Child? Ooh. Thank you, Film. Thank you, boo. I appreciate you, love. Thank you, Apple. QB, she's full of mess. You are a friend or not. So what she was saying is Fabe was an acquaintance just pretending to be Fabe's friend. Thank you, Apple. I appreciate you.
QB, what got me with the big bird looking bitch? The bitch turned and said she and Fibe had that conversation a year ago. A year ago, she didn't doing beef sector. The bitch did doing these celebrity whatever commentary. She's a lying bitch. She only started doing that on Cut Channel about a couple months ago. A year ago, she wasn't doing beef sector commentary. She is a liar. So what she's saying there is not true. She's looking to let it all. You heard what she said to you? Who in this sector is friend with Fibe or whatever it is? You heard that?
Yeah,
you
she
heard
did.
that? You heard that?
I called it. Ain't nobody else to be cool with, because ain't nobody else cool with her. I heard when she threw that in there.
I was like, my God, how these fucking people could Fibe, listen to me, Fibe.
Somebody like that you that friendship, that don't seem like no friendship. I'm sorry.
Fibe, I want you listen to me. Don't pay attention to this fucking accent. Why it's saying forget about this accent. I want you listen to me and listen to me clearly. You hear what I tell you? Leave these fucking ungrateful people alone. Forget about this accent. What you hearing here? Leave these fuckers alone. Leave them alone.
Just leave her alone. Leave her alone.
That is pure jealousy. That is pure jealousy. That Villanor display. And she really feels she could come up there with she tippy and feel she all educated. If you did that fucking educated, you wouldn't be running there for a check and get you in that that criminal's fucking thing you got going on there with you. Don't care much TED talk and whatever talk you did or you're doing, it still can't clear you. You're still a fucking criminal. So I hope you all just leave her and leave her alone. Do not allow her to come back up on your panel unless you curse your ass soul, big bird looking cunt.
Ooh. Let me talk is going in, child. She said she is not here for the shits, this thing, girl.
Okay.
You won't play in our face. Ooh, she said you won't play in her face tonight.
Hey, QB. I don't know if my. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, Demetri.
Hey, Demetri.
Hey, I ain't gonna hold y'all. Hey, I just wanted to say, it's just kind of real strange, right? When the sector act like real brand new, right? So I knew it was gonna be a problem when both of them was trying not to say each other's name, right? Even if neither one of them would have said, then the sector be on point. So people would have noticed if somebody was missing from the chat or if they got a share or don't have a share, right? So it's almost better just to come out, address things straight on, because when you don't say anything, you leave everything in your window.
Anyway.
Yeah,
it gets out anyway.
It gets out anyway, and then people act like they don't understand. Like not people act like, but it's so bullshitty to me, right? When let me say this, that fake ass acting like you're friends when you ain't friends. Okay, now that's became the standard, right? Everybody just act like they fake ass friends and shit like that, right? But
Nah,
that's
but
not
that
what's up and that's not what's real.
hold on, Demetri, but that's not everybody's standard, and that's what I be trying to let motherfuckers know. Like that's not my standard. I'm not gonna be faking with no bitch just to be faking with a
No,
bitch.
no. That's exactly what I'm saying. Is like what I'm saying is I agree with you, right? I totally agree. What I'm saying is they starting to make it seem like that's the normal standard, and it's not. That is not the normal standard of things that you go around, act like you kicking with people and you know you don't like them. You know,
Right.
and it ain't the standard around here either to be acting like you ain't got no ops when you been hanging with the same crew forever. There's been the
Yeah.
goddamn ops. You ought to know, you already got to know it's going to be some type of friction and problem. And that's why I say people do have to pick a damn side. Then last week they want to say I'm so immature and all that kind of bullshit. No, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And you got to be not so passive aggressive. You tell people directly. You know what I'm saying? And people do change. You know, one thing that might have
Yes,
been
they
cool
do.
last year ain't cool now. And I understand what Villanova said. Villanova might have.
You couldn't understand that, and I didn't understand why. She just
Yeah,
kept
but
saying
even
a year ago, and I'm like, girl, things done changed over a year ago. Like
Because
you
the bitch is jealous. Because that big bird looking bitch is jealous. Jealousy is what got that big bird looking
well, you
fucker
know,
there.
I'm gonna just say this for Villanova. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like the burden. I understand. Let me say, I understood where she was coming from as far as maybe not feeling as supported, maybe not feeling, but even that is a fine line, right? Because if you got a bigger platform and such a big presence, sometimes when you have somebody that you're supporting, you don't want to be like over there and the whole show become about you. Right, so it's a real fine line and a tightrope, right? But at the same time, you can still show more. But you still can show more support.
None of that shit, but I be there. I be there.
Right, and that's what it goes by.
Sometimes you don't want to be dropping down and all the attention go straight to you instead of the commentary and with the person. Like sometimes you just want to chill.
QB.
And sometimes I think I said
QB. You hear that big bird bitch telling you that how Fiber can be busy because she have a job, she have a business. What the fuck you know going on in Fiber house? Look, oh my.
Go ahead.
Well, I think another, when you talk about all the different changes, right? As change comes, it's inevitable, right? If you think about the platforms, okay, sometimes I said the same thing. Sometimes people want to be more a part of the mix, right? So some folks don't have open where they have panels every day. And when you watching panels every day, you want to be a part of, a lot of people want to be a part of the mix. And where they've been going, they don't have those type of panels. Like Little Lane is not a panel show, right? So you get caught up watching shit, you get too friendly, and guess what? You got to know it's going to be some friction. You know what I'm saying? You got to know that. And at some point in time, if you don't just go ahead, if you hanging out with these people, it's more than once a month. And you going, you hitting up late, people can just talk to you and call you. Hell yeah, I would have an attitude with that bullshit too. But y'all already know I would have an attitude with that because it's just like not trying to tell people where to go and what to do. But a lot of times you make friends with people in this virtual space in the beef sector because of mutual goddamn dislikes and likes, right? To me, it seemed real strange. Like, okay, if you don't want to have beef sector, then you do beef sector, right? You had one channel, Be Lenore, supposed to be for celebrity stuff. Then the Be Lenore Uncut channel was supposed to be for the beef sector, right? But if you start befriending Pizarro on them and they feel comfortable, come up in there, and I've seen it a couple of times in Illinois chat, then they get to talking shit and everything about the people who you supposed to be cutting for. It'd be different. It'd be different if you didn't have such a close ass association.
Yeah.
So that's the parts of it that people have to understand.
It's like you put yourself in harm's way, and then when harm come your way and my way, then it's a problem when I say, oh, wait a minute. And that shouldn't be no problem. Because you already done went in harm's way. Like, why even, you know what I'm saying? When you already, like, that shit is weird to me. I guess some people just feel a different type of way. And I believe some people ain't really had no true friendships. Because your friend ain't gonna be wanting you to fuck with no bitch that she don't fuck with. He or she.
And let me just say this, right? To me,
from a different cloth, or maybe there might be some Chi-Town shit. Maybe it must be some Chicago shit. Me and Five Baby, I don't know. But baby, I can't deal with no bitch that don't fuck with the people that I fuck. Like, no, because I don't think you're gonna be trying to pull me into some shit against them. Like, you're gonna be trying to find out some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just
like for me personally,
playing in the devil's playground almost.
I would just think it's just too goddamn weird. To me, it almost feel like you giving my enemies an upper hand.
Yeah, that's
weird. And for me. But and two at the same time, like when you talk about the levels of friendship, right? It's a definite line that's crossed with people that support you, just your regular moderators, not saying regular like undervalue, but you get what I'm saying? And people who can literally not call you on IG, but can pick up the phone and call you directly to your house. People who can, know the stuff in your life going on outside of YouTube. Even if it's just little stuff, like, you know what I'm saying? And people who you talking to one-on-one on that level, and even if it's not every day, y'all have more of a personal bond, right? Then in this type of arena, it is a friendship.
Right. We didn't even have communications like that. So why you expect me to be dishonest to you, and who at the damn if I'm barely even talking to you, so I don't know what you. That's what it was given to me. Like, we barely talk, so why would you think I should expect that you expected that out of me, or why should I even give you the courtesy? We don't have that type of communication. You don't even support me like that. So why would I even have audacity to even consider your feelings or how you feel or what you expect? Because baby, you wasn't doing what I expect. Like, that's what it was pretty much giving me.
But you know what, that comes from, let me just say this, passive aggression is sucks, right? So whenever you,
is that what that's called?
Yeah, passive aggressive, like you want somebody to read your damn mind, right? You want somebody to know. And then what happens is when you're being passive aggressive, right, what you're really doing is setting somebody up for failure. Because guess what? If I feel like I'm not getting back what I give out and I never say anything, then what I'm doing is I'm building a resentment every time you don't do what I think you should be doing.
Yeah, that's what every time. Demetra, you hit that shit right. When I was talking to her, that's what it seemed like. It seemed like resentment. It seemed like, okay, I can understand where you coming from and where I'm coming from as being somewhat a friend. It's just like this is what I felt like I was wrong, and I'm not gonna take it back.
But guess what, though? It go both ways, though, right? Because guess what? The same way, maybe Villanova, what I heard her saying is, hey, I don't see her being as good as a friend. If you can sit there and take a tally of who did what to each other, at the same time, I heard Five Babe talk about what she's seen over the last few months, right? So you can't just throw, at the same time, that phone can...
Yeah, it's giving tit for tat at that point, in my opinion.
Right, and guess what though? At some point in time, if you're not, giving, talking around, alluding to things, saying things just in general, you know what I'm saying, or thinking people supposed to know what's going on, that's where you're gonna really always get it screwed up at, right? You gotta be willing to say what it is and mean what you say, and then give somebody an option, right? So it's like for me, I wasn't telling my homegirl, I did use that word, pick a side, but I was just being kind of silly at the time. But anywho, it's really truthfully about deciding for yourself what is good, what is not, right? And giving that other person an option. And they didn't even talk to each other, not hurt feelings in it. And then the sector, mind you, this is fucking the beef sector, right?
Yeah,
now, people making all these goddamn titles and shit like, oh, Villanova, we care. Villanova, girl, boo, they gonna misuse you and treat you, you know what I'm saying? And if you don't want to be in the beef sector and do beef sector content, then, and if let me just say like this: if you didn't want to talk about it, then you should have left it all the way the fuck alone. Period. You shouldn't have answered no questions. You shouldn't have just kept talking about. You shouldn't have done it. I'm just saying, if y'all wasn't gonna talk about it, y'all should have just not said shit. Because all y'all did was set it up for all the speculation. And guess what? The sector gonna be undefeated. They gonna get in the middle of the shit, and everybody's ego.
They gonna get in it. They gonna get in it.
Oh
They
yeah.
gonna definitely get
Okay, well,
in.
I just wanted to come up here and say that little part there. It is ops around here. If that whole goddamn Pizarro camp and everything, which I used to fuck with them, so I ain't tripping. But it was absolutely in opposition to Babe Nation, right? So, and it's still that type of opposition, right? They still talk about the dummy ship. The dummy ship still talk about Babe Nation, right? So to think it was gonna be friendly fire, that's crazy. That's bullshit. Period.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right,
Well,
y'all
thank
have a
you
good
for
night.
that. You too, and I
Yes.
Good
appreciate you
night.
coming on, love.
All right. Bye bye.
Bye
Okay.
bye.
Let me see who this is, y'all, right quick. Hard Candy, is that you?
Hey, QB.
Hey, love, and thanks for
Hey, hard
holding, boo.
candy.
Hey, love. Listen, I spoke to V. Lenore on Sassy today,
Yeah, I
and
watched that.
I try to explain her how as um Babe Nation how we saw her. Not just Bobby, but how we saw her as a group, right?
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things I try to make her understand is um when she says she's not friends like the Tisa was. At one point, I think her relationship with Pape was greater than Tisa's, right? And on this level, when you guys went to stereo, if you can recall, Vita Nor benefited from that friendship with you and Fabe. Vita Nor made a good change in stereo from her interaction with Fabe, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we see her go meet Fabe, right? And we see her support Fabe. But I do see this, like I told her, Villanova wanted to go out and become a content creator, be in everybody's chat. But most of her arguments had nothing to do with Fabe. She wanted to blame it on Babe Nation. But her argument with Jay Wilson was had nothing to do with Fabe, and it was on Property Bonafide's channel. If you go back and look,
Yes,
her
sir.
argument
Yeah,
with
we remember when he called her a B.
yeah,
Yeah.
that had nothing to do with her 5E. So Jay Wilson did not attack her because of Babe Nation. She was attacked for her opinion, right? Like
Yeah.
like I
Mhm.
be attacked for my opinion. So then she had it in with now Teresa was not warranted, but we understood how Teresa was. She was in a line of fire. But for her to us to say that she's not friends like that, it's totally different from me saying that I'm not friends with 5B. I don't have a number to 5B. I have never been in her chatting with 5B outside of just being in the chat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Beyond her saying that 5B didn't support her. QB, you can almost people see that your numbers are totally different from 5B. But how many times have 5B requested or asked us to go over to you and support you, right? It's not like she can't make nobody click a like for QB. She can't make everybody come into the chat. But that doesn't
Okay.
mean she hasn't told that you are her best friend.
Well, she supports me even less because of that. That don't mean a person you exactly right. That don't mean a person supports you less
Right,
because you can put support that they may be getting that you not getting.
right. So while we watching on YouTube, like I told V Lenore, she was friends with um MU. She friends with Kimmy. That when they fought back and forth. When she broke up with Kimmy the last time, it had nothing to do with Five. It had everything to do with MU. So if she go back and just watch her any reactions, the things that's going on is not about her associate with Babe Nation. It's about her strong opinions out on YouTube, right? But like I explained to her, when she clicked James' link for me, not for 5B, I thought about, even though they wasn't talking about 5B, we all watch from the bushes. We all watch everybody from the bushes. But
Fact.
somebody who watched everything go down, James couldn't get me to click his link to tell him good morning. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
the things that we witnessed. That's me personally. Now
Yeah.
I don't have 5A number. I know what he said about her child. It is not because of only because 5A child that I think James is not worth me clicking his link. The way he does around YouTube. And if we said we bad nation, we dog them people out. When 5 day curse him out, it's like I'm cursing him out. So don't tell me that you didn't argue with James and now you could click his link. She's saying that she never had a problem with these people. That's oxymoron to say that you never had a problem with these people. We was in the chat with 5 day cheering her on while she tell these people out of asshole. Come on, we
Mm-hmm.
so
Mm-hmm.
people said we don't have a problem with the people. I had a problem with it. And like I explained to her, going to Pizarro chat is like going to the breeding ground for the disrespect of 5B.
Right.
Pizarro has done nothing but disrespect 5B. Like I said, if you talk about the moon, Pizarro gonna blame it on 5. And for you to think that that was okay to be in a breeding ground of the person who's trying to diminish this woman at all costs behind the
Mm-hmm.
scenes, in front of
Mm-hmm.
Diminish our other friendships with other
the
people.
and, and behind the scenes, and the
You don't
things
think
that
that's crazy? Like you don't think that's weird? Like to be even like wanting to like that shit, yeah, that's weird.
yeah. So to me, what she said to us as bad bitches that she's not a friend like that. Well, what kind of friend like what does like that mean? Because I'm not a friend like that, and I wouldn't do it. I don't have 5 man number, and I wouldn't go mess with Pizarro on that level that she was. Not being in a chat, having the little comments in the chat. That's one thing. But here's the thing: not only does she want 5 to share her her out while Pizarro's on the panel in her chat on Villanova's panel, that makes no sense. That you said it
Exactly.
all. So that's what we trying to tell her. It's not the 5 day thing. I think she's a great content creator, but like you say, things have changed, and because she was trying to network, here's the problem with the networking of it all.
They ain't got
You-
nothing to network. With
but-
some
but
crab legs?
Exactly.
Here's
That's
The
the
what I was
fuck?
saying.
Like
but,
really? What you
but
networking?
here's the thing.
There's
But
You
nothing
don't
to
even know those
network.
people. They don't even want to show their face.
but
You
how
can't
long?
do no damn sponsorship with an anonymous bitch.
And she
But
You
not
how?
can't
even
make no real money
monetized.
with a bitch you ain't willing to show their face. So
But
what is
how?
the networking?
Well, and guess what? And she ain't willing to share her. Listen, think about it like this. She's been a content creator for over a year. Her channel has not grown, not because nothing you did, 5A did, because
They
people
the
chose.
ones that our interviews with the celebrities was boring. We
N-
never said that.
No, who said
They the
Mm-hmm.
that?
one that diminish her what she was first doing out here.
No, that was fine. Yeah, we thought that was beautiful. I enjoyed her everything that she came out and told about herself. Listen, I'm just saying that as people, as Bad Nation, it's hard for us to understand we wouldn't French like that part. We just trying to
Right.
figure out what do you mean when you was able, even if you call her once a month, how many people can say they have 5 number and talk to her at all? I can't.
Exactly.
I can't. And that's what I'm trying to. So it's weird to us when they say we not French like that. What that mean like that? Like what is like
Like
that
what?
for?
That
Right.
was
Yeah.
shady. That was being shady. That was being shady to
And,
justify her how she was feeling by not being supported as much, being able to do her so-called networking and the slow communication. I call it that.
right. And here's the thing. What's for you is for you. But that's the thing. What's for you is for you. You and 5 and friends. Every time you go live, those numbers are not the same as 5. But that have nothing to do with 5A. They have ever been people just like to tune into her more than like tune into the next person. But don't like you said, we 5A is on a whole different level than
Mm-hmm.
B. QB is on a different level than B. Now let's go back and look at
We
Pizarro.
all on different levels.
No,
Everybody got their own personality. got their own shit that they want to do, got their
Right,
own shit that they willing to put up with. So you have to be able to understand that everybody is different.
right.
And if you call yourself trying to be associated in a friendship, a relationship with somebody in some type of way, you got to be lenient. You got to be understanding. You got to have an open mind. You can't just think just your way, no way, your way to our way all the time. You got to be some openness there.
Here's the thing that I watch. I watch how that with you and Five that Brianna wanted to go on her thing about her weight loss, Five said, "Well, I'm gonna step away while she try to work on herself." You tearing her the shred. You ain't Five ain't fighting over because she decided that she wanted to support her weight loss journey, and you calling all kind of fat buffaloes. Y'all fresh.
Woo!
You know what I'm
Okay, big old moose head ass. Oh, some her face slimming. Girl, where? Put
saying?
a carving knife to that neck, Miss Thing Girl, because we don't see it.
But that doesn't change. But that haven't changed the love for you and Five A. That haven't changed our friendship at all. Now here's another thing. Let's talk about ZX. You went to you 5A was trolling with ZX, and people we know it.
ZS hit on my panel. ZS hit my link.
Sure
Right,
did.
right. But 5A is just like this guy
I don't
Sean
know
G.
about ZS like that. They keep throwing that up. Talking about, well, she was dealing with ZX and she didn't have her friend back, and she let him say, "Baby, I gave what I wanted to give ZX, baby," and kept it moving. Miss Thing. ZX don't put no fear in my heart. He don't shake nothing that I got going on.
And
So
guess
why
what?
would I be that concerned to be upset with her because she kikiing and gagging and doing what she want to do for her platform?
Right,
That
and
ain't
here's the
got
thing.
to do with me. You
That
got to
had
be able
nothing
to
to do with y'all
separate that
friendship.
shit.
That was
If you
that
can't
was
separate that shit, you gonna have problems on here.
that was
The
her commentary.
relationships outside with people on here, you're gonna definitely have a problem with that if you're not willing to accept the fact that you have to separate things.
Right.
And I had to learn that. It didn't come easy to me. I'm gonna tell you the truth. It didn't come easy to me. I didn't learn that shit overnight. Shit, I had to learn it from trial and error. And I
Right.
come to the realization that you got to be able to separate that shit.
And you did. And you might
In the back of your mind, you're gonna be dealing with somebody like, okay, I can respect how you feel. I can respect where you coming from, as well as I need you to respect how I feel and where I'm coming from.
and guess what? We watch you evolve. We watch her evolve. We watch everything go on. So we knew that there were some things that didn't set well with you, and some things that didn't set with Five. But it didn't tell y'all friendship. And maybe because y'all in the same city, y'all could talk all the time. Maybe that makes the difference. But what I do realize, like I said,
Yeah, y'all see, Fabi don't answer the phone for me sometimes. Y'all was witness to that.
don't
Yeah,
don't
Y'all
that's
see
true.
me call Fabi and I couldn't get her.
Yeah.
So I don't get Fabi all the time. She don't get me all the time.
And
right
she
because
don't
It
and
don't
she
mean
don't
I
share
don't
all
like
your lives
her.
either.
life be life. And you hear Fabi say she didn't know you be live sometime. You
Right.
like that. But life be life and shit happens. You
Yes,
know,
Yeah, we
indeed.
got lives. People doing shit. She got a kid.
Exactly.
but here's the thing. That's what I was saying. We go through these, we watch all this go on, and you're in a beefing sector. And for people to think that, like the Sean G thing, everybody think that Fabi was so. They took that too serious. I was like, what? If you've been
They
knowing
take
her over the
every
years,
interaction that she have with somebody too
right,
serious.
they take it too
Y'all
serious.
be
Exactly.
thinking too deep into that shit. And I be sitting back like, oh my God.
And to me,
Like sometimes I be wishing the people would just fall back
God,
why y'all can't fall back sometime? Why the fuck
Mhm.
y'all can't say something sometime? Why the fuck y'all just can't peep the scene for a while? A lot of the times, some of y'all be jumping on shit right away. You don't even let it
Mhm.
marinate a
right?
little
They
bit.
go.
And I be sitting back like, oh my God.
Right,
And then a lot of y'all be trying to call me into shit. Let you be in. Get the fuck out. No. I'm not here to bitch. I don't need to engage. I'm always there. Trust them
Right.
motherfucking believe that. But I don't always gotta fucking engage.
Exactly.
Here's the thing. Somebody share somebody live, and he go baby nation to join the people live, subscribe to the channel. She's trolling. Let her troll. Sit your ass back and enjoy the trolling. Why are you joining people? All of a sudden, that's how they got hooked up with Yak. So he came over and played him this time.
Like sometimes y'all need to chill out. Chill the
Yeah.
fuck out.
Yeah.
Just let the content creator do what they gotta do to provide you the content and the entertainment. Let them do their thing. Sit your ass down, some motherfucker. That's what I'm gonna need some of y'all to do.
Bang that fan. Bang that fan. Ooh, shy.
The fuck down. Shut the fuck up. And let the girl do that. The fuck
enjoy the damn ride.
Y'all be so intertwined, and I'm sick of y'all putting these subscribers, trying to put these subscribers out on blast and making them feel uncomfortable. All you bitches be doing shit. All y'all be on fuck shit sometime or another. So stop being so quick to point out somebody else.
Correct. You can enjoy the ride.
Damn, y'all need to chill some fucking time. Y'all, just let us see what it's gonna be. Sometime without always investigating a problem. It's okay to be tracking. But sometimes you can track and just keep it tracking and just know what the fuck is going on when you really need to let loose.
Yeah.
You don't gotta jump on every damn thing. Every fucking thing. You be like, damn.
Right.
I ain't even solidified nothing. I ain't even put it in concrete. I ain't even sketched it in stone yet. The shit, it's still wet cement. It's giving still wet cement. And you girls just stomping all over the pavement. Footprints, handprints, bitches doing backflips and cartwheels. Sit your ass down. Because that be added to the confusion too. A lot of times.
Yes.
Quit being so quick to point the motherfucking finger. Because everybody ain't nobody fucking innocent. Ain't now one of our asses over here in this fuck shit. We all truly full of shit. I'm going to change this motherfucking title. We all truly full of shit.
You better say that.
So stop acting like y'all ain't. All you full of shit. Don't come over here trying to act prissy and act like you so above and all that old bullshit. I don't buy none of it. And yeah, V was over here trying to pull a stunt. She was trying to act like she was so above. I let her talk so y'all can hear her out. But I wasn't buying it. I wasn't even, what the fuck you thought? I wasn't focused.
Because who got... I want to run. Y'all want to talk business or some other shit?
Ooh, child.
So don't think a motherfucker came over here talking and running their mouth. I know how motherfuckers talk 50 miles per hour and return and run and everything be in a circle. It should be, I know. But I'm gonna need some of y'all to like really like, pump your brakes.
Yeah.
Cause y'all be too geek some motherfucking times. And that's in all these camps. I ain't just talking about renegades, I'm talking about all these camps. Y'all be too geeks. Like, take full advantage of the shit that's going on these motherfuckers. You ain't got to feel like you got to be intimidated or pushed away or told whatever. Take full advantage of this shit. Let us do whatever the fuck we want to do, and all you gotta do is kiki gag, send a little coin, and keep it the fuck moving. Stop getting
That's
too
true.
invested. You let these people tell y'all how to get too invested, and y'all stunting, y'all fucking entertainment.
Mm.
You stunting, you are pretty much stopping your full spectrum of entertainment. Cause you let the motherfucker fool you into believing, I'm going over there, I'll deal with that. Like you better get the full experience. You girls ain't getting the full experience.
Okay.
You girls,
Ooh, child.
you girls ain't getting the full experience. It ain't my fault, bitch. I come out here entertaining the girls.
Mm. Mm-mm-mm.
And there's quite few others that do the same thing. So I mean, y'all the ones get your full experience while you can.
Yeah.
And stop getting too invested, too geek, and pipe the fuck down. Like get your rocks off. Without like, you know what I'm saying, having to be too in depth with this shit. Cause at the end of the day, this is some internet shit. What people do in their real life is totally separate. I would hope so.
That's true.
And that's not saying a motherfucker coming on here being somebody that they not, because I would hope that's not the case. Like, still be who you are, be true to yourself, but, you know what I'm saying, know how to separate and have boundaries. But that's up to us. That's up to
Yes.
us as the people that's coming on here each and every day. That's up to us to be able to figure out. And B hasn't figured that out yet. From hearing her, she hasn't figured that out yet.
Mm.
And she gonna have to figure it out on her own, just like each and every last one of us. But that's not for y'all to figure out. Get your full experience on all the confusion, drama. You don't give a fuck. Bitch, I'm just tuning in. Learn how to just fucking tune in. Cause y'all really stunting y'all experience.
That part.
Let me see if let's talk still on here.
QB, read that super chat. What Fem Noir said.
Hey, Fem, thank you, boo, again, love. Pissy just admitted she used me to get that fire and is now taking credit for that fault. Girl, that's typical.
Exactly.
That's typical. That's exactly what the girl. And I don't see why B didn't see that. That's
V's
why
over on her
B
channel
was
now.
girl.
Because
You
she
don't
didn't
see
want
the
to see
girl.
it.
She's over there with Pizarro now, they say.
Well,
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
they can have her.
Cause you her best friend, and she don't share all your lives. So what?
I
You
don't
go see?
expect nobody to share. That's why I was saying, like, that's not unheard of, because Jay Wilson been said that from day one. Like, don't expect me to be holding your hand. Like, it's content creators that believe that. Like, they not gonna they gonna let you do this shit like they did. Some people just gonna let you get it from the ground up. And trust me, getting it from the ground up, you appreciate it more. You're humble more when you get it from the ground up. Bitch, I ain't never over here mad or pressed or upset or depressed or in my feelings about what's going on over here, number wise, revenue wise, sponsorship, support, any of that. Why? Because I know what's for me is for me, and I don't have to be concerned with what the next person got going on. Because maybe I can't deal with their problems
True.
on the level that they are.
Ooh,
Some people don't be thinking about that. Hold on just one moment, y'all. Go ahead, Steph.
okay. Yeah. I just didn't understand that part. You said we weren't friends like that, and then you wanting her to share, support you more. And then the fact that you were saying that she was friends with people that were your considered ops, but you never, well, I don't know if she told her or not, but I don't see how ZX was an op when you were cool with him. You were his mod. So,
And that's what I explained to her, Steph, on the thing there. And she said that he just gave her my stick. I don't care what he gave me. The fact that
Exactly.
you,
He
cause
didn't
guess
put
what?
no gun in your head and say,
And guess
take
what?
it.
But why would you keep dropping down? Somebody give me a mind stick and I want mine for. I will never drop any check. They'll never see me.
Exactly.
You
Exactly.
got the will to not just drop down. I wouldn't
Ex-
do it. He'll get the
exactly.
message. He'll get the message when you don't see me in your chat no more. You realize that I'm no
Listen,
longer.
listen to this. But ZX didn't curse her because of 5A. You know, ZX
Right.
cursed her because of MU.
Yeah,
Exactly.
he was right.
He did not curse her because of 5A. So she's lying, or big bird looking brute.
Yeah. That's that's
The
just the fact.
majority,
Not
The
brutal. No, ma'am.
the
ma-
No, ma'am.
majority of her fights has not been because of Babe Nations. She got to admit that.
exactly. It's because
Her
of
fight
her
because of her and
situation.
Yeah, because
her.
she came in
And
she
they
came
can
in
name
the
what?
relationship with 5A with an intention. She
So
came with an intention. She plays everyone around her.
Yeah,
She
did
it's
you
came with an
ever
it's
intention.
believe?
Her intention was to
me.
do exactly what she's doing here because in her head is that nobody likes Fi Babe. That
So
Right.
I can't stop
Right.
calling she big bird looking fuck.
Yeah.
she
I
want us
can't.
to believe. So now that her, she's better. She's closer to MU than she is to Phi. So what does she want to believe? So MU is her friend and Phi is not.
What
Exactly.
level
That's
friendship she on with MU though? Do MU even know that?
I
Yeah.
don't even think I don't know.
But
I don't
listen,
know.
MU was in sassy
If
chat
she,
today
if she don't
saying,
get
"Oh
the level
Villanor is Villanor, oh Villanor is better than Fi Babe." MU was in sassy chat saying, "Should that crackhead looking string out stretch puss looking bitch." She
Well,
was in sassy chat saying so today.
well, here's the
And you see that Kwani? I would like to
he-
know what Kwani, where you used to be pissing. Piss? Do your puss get wet or it get wet with what your lubrication is alcohol? Your bald looking penguin looking cat. You always in somebody business. You can't figure out what the fuck going on with you. Your dry puss, gray puss bitch.
My
Ooh,
I
God,
would like
today.
to curse all of the fuckers them out there.
well, go right ahead, honey. You already done.
Okay.
She always fiber this, fiber that. What if Kwani? Who are you?
Mm-mm.
You is the beef sector fucking drunk. Every business day you is a drunk, but
Lord have
Lord,
But
I
mercy.
here,
want to curse these fuckers out.
here's the thing. MU saying that to B. Lenore is understandable because MU is not Firebase's friend. Her MU had so MU
That's
saying that to
right.
B.
Well,
Lenore would not be a
all right,
bad thing
Candy.
to hear.
So let she don't bring she string out her ass, soul and fiber chat nor QB chat. Let she stay where the fuck she is. Let she stay where with Tracy and stay with fucking Villanor.
Mm.
Let she don't come in these two fucking chat. She could go anywhere else, not fiber and QB.
I'm still trying to figure out what level friendship is her and MU on because we know that her and MU talk very frequently on them phones.
Let me
So we can
She
believe
is
that she
MU.
can communicate
She
more
is
with
Miss
MU than
MU fucking
Friday.
drugs
And what
but
she
here
drugs
describing as
addict
but
friends.
detector
here's the problem,
or
QB.
speech or whoever the fuck she is. The is the money got she
Wait,
right
hold
there
on,
with
let
Miss
me talk.
MU. She want
Hold
Here
on,
just
bro.
like how Miss
Hold on,
MU
bro.
was shelling off Kimmy. That is why
Hold on.
Villanor whore. That is why
Wait,
Mm.
Villanor dear.
wait, hold on. Let me talk. Let us talk, boo. Because you cut up. Wait, hold on. Let us say something too. So yeah, it's
Because
giving
QB
very
a
much.
fucking cunt. I would like to curse them out stink thing.
here's the problem. Here's the problem, QB. Think
Hold on
about
a minute
it.
for me. Hold on a minute for me, Miss Hard Candy. And what got she there right is because she descended $5 super chat to Fibe to Fibe to show send her Sean G dick. This is what got she there. She because she ain't know she want dick, she want pip, she want tongue, she don't know what the fuck she want. So all that got she right there in her feelings because she super chat Five and tell Five send the pic with Sean D dick. And Five said, "Oh, not my dick. You can't see my dick." This is what got she right there too.
What,
Because she ain't sure this
Mm.
book of Villanor dear.
what
Wait, what you was gonna say? Hard candy. Ooh, let me stop cutting up.
the same problem she says she have a 5A with GX. MU is still loyal to Z X before she's loyal to anybody.
That part.
Keisha,
Oh,
and
that is that.
That is a
You
that
has
is
not
so
dissolved her relationship with
that
ZX.
is
right,
So
and
true.
ZX
I
still on her
feel
panel.
that's why I'm like, what
ZX,
level of friendship is her and MU on?
right, right. So,
Mm,
and I see she amended her
Paymaster
friendship with
friendship.
she amended her friendship with Kimmy, but she go back and forth. So why Fi came in friendship, but she could she go back and forth with the people she fall out with and be with. So the same standard she wants for Fi, you doing it right before our eyes, and nobody never questioned
Fuck
her.
that bitch. She gonna soon end up in the emergency room just now. Don't worry.
Oh,
mm, mm. My
child,
God, today.
a
But
So
hot
you
ZX
mess.
said
tell
that
us how you
that
really
it wasn't
feel.
like that when he gave her that mod stick. She didn't
Right.
say that she didn't want it. She could have turned it down.
Oh, she took it. So how long
Exactly.
was she? So she took the Mars stick. And thank you again, Film.
Yeah.
Not only did she take
Hmm.
it, she used to get on a panel with him. Her networking ain't networking because she tried to network with Kimmy to build her channel. That didn't work. She
Yeah.
networked with Pizarro. She networked. She been with a property bona fide, and it's nothing she's doing wrong. The beef sector want beef. We don't want. I'm saying it just what it is. They just want beef.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah.
It's nothing she's doing wrong. And even when she trying to beef, her beef lasts nothing but a second, and people moving on from it, right? You
Right.
know, it,
What you
it,
say it lasts nothing but a second.
Okay.
It's in
Wait a
the
minute.
blink of an eye. Okay.
Yeah.
See, that's what gets me. That's the part that I be gagged on. Cause I be like, oh my God, like over a blink of an eye, like you
Right.
really like you
Overnight.
just I mean you just really like just like that. I just be like, oh wow. Like it was never nothing. That's when I be saying like, oh well, it was never nothing there to begin with. Like,
Right.
okay, what was
she,
the agenda?
right?
Because like
She
just
don't
that
have no.
after that, no. No one like was something that expecting longevity or something genuine would, you know what I'm saying? I mean, and I could be that's my opinion, that's my feelings, that's how I feel about it. And that's
And
what I expect from an individual. I'm just like, yeah, I'm
here's
not
the,
Yeah.
here's the thing. We've been with this beef sector, and it ran its course. It was a time for the Rita beef, the Sean Brady beef with you guys. Y'all beef was it lasts because y'all made it what it was. You know what I'm saying? You
Sorry,
got
Mm-hmm.
he
you
really toasty the experienced tongue looking cunt.
Yeah, but here's okay, but y'all made it what it was. When you beef, you made it interesting. Y'all, y'all made it interesting. Y'all came at it just a talent. Everybody don't have that talent to do what you do. You just can't click on the camera and catch somebody head, you bald head bitch, and we think you reading somebody for a minute, and we're not interested. We want to hear some shit. QB, when you read somebody, it's a talent. When Father do it, it's a talent. Even
Exactly.
with Jay Wilson, it's a talent y'all have. Tracy, she be wild, but hey, we know what Tracy gives. So
Right.
we got our people that we look for the beef and kept Tracy beat with the whole YouTube. She go from each sector and beat. Is
just
it really?
she'll
Yeah.
found us somebody real quick, honey. You like,
Okay.
girl, who's still over there dragging, child?
Right.
She gonna, she gonna make her revenue. She gonna get her money. YouTube,
Okay.
she gonna get her money. Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
So yeah,
It's
everybody,
just
everybody ain't going. These people, they fickle. They very much fickle. This
yeah,
shit is very fickle.
that is
And
true.
dealing with these folks that's involved with it, it becomes even more fickle. And yeah, you just want to protect your energy sometimes.
Right.
That's what you need to be focused on. Protect your energy and the energy of the ones around you.
Yes,
Because
indeedy.
Well,
yeah,
even her reaching when she was over there, we all was over there with Sir King, and she networked that, and he had a large crowd, and
Mm-hmm.
she did it over there. it just ain't meant for her to do this sector. But she can do great content. It just may not be the beef sector. It's not what it is. So even though me and you will share her videos, she's not going to get the numbers that she wants because the people that just because we call ourselves a nation, I don't mean that we're gonna go over when we say
Exactly.
You better say that again. You better say that again. Okay,
Exactly.
everybody ain't gonna support everything.
Exactly.
They just not. Everybody's interests are not the same. And you just got to roll with the punches.
You got to roll with the punches.
And thinking, and sometimes thinking, oh, if I start canoodling and dibbling and dabbling with this one and that one, that it's a possibility that I'm gonna get the results that I'm expecting, or that I deserve, or that I want, or that I see everybody else get. Your ass gonna be disappointed.
Yeah.
You gonna be looking a fool. You gonna be alone. You gonna be with nothing.
She been knowing Phi Babe because she says she's a day one. If you're a day one, then you should know how Phi Babe move. Period. Point blank.
I'm gonna give you one prime example of somebody who has tried to network to, has been all over, just switched up people, and I'm not trying to disrespect her. Just Andrea has tried over and over.
You better say that. You better say that. You better say that.
And she don't live in QB. It's gonna be a best for her.
Wait a minute, hold on. You got me motherfucking dead on this evening. What happened, child?
And she went over there and she went to Sean to lead 25. Now let me QB, do you remember the first time Phi Babe interviewed somebody, Just Andrea? Do you remember that interview?
I do.
That's still her fate. Nobody was gonna ever believe nothing she said, and it had nothing to do with Phi Babe. She lied in the interview, the first 5 minutes of her interview, about her children and husband trying to kidnap and come to find out she gave them to the man. And she said this in the first 5 minutes, and she wondered why nobody support her. That damn interview with your face. So no, after that, nobody was gonna go nowhere. But you, it had nothing to do with you got up there and interviewed and made yourself look stupid, and it had nothing to do with Phi Babe. And that's still her fate in the beat sector. Nobody believed nothing she said after that. But she don't remember that. She just tell everybody that you and Phi Babe didn't support her. It wasn't the support. He listened to that damn interview and almost dropped dead. Like what? If you go put an interview up, it steals her face in the beef sector. That's all.
But why would you want to put? But why would you want to give your support? Why would you want to give your? Why would you want to help somebody out? Give them support, promote them, help them out. To in the end, if they feel like they ain't giving what they deserve, the only thing they're gonna do is be like, "Oh, this person want to help me out, right? This person really wasn't my friend. Like, who the fuck gonna waste their time doing that with people?"
Guess what? So she moved on to Sean Brady.
The level that these people be on, they don't understand that other people are on a different level, so they have to think differently about some things sometimes.
She supported Sean. She did an interview about her being a foster parent. That interview nothing. It didn't go nowhere. Everything they try to do now. Sean tried to help her. Phi Babe tried to help her. QB tried to help her, and the guy came back and said that Phi Babe didn't support her. Well, you gonna support how much? So how has it been when you're supporting her? Everybody who support her, she's still not getting her numbers. It have nothing to do with you and everything to do with the person. What's for you is for you.
Yeah,
it's nothing
true. You can't look at somebody else shit and be like, "Oh, I need to be where they at, or I need that, or I deserve that, or because somebody ain't helping me get where they at, then I should fit." If you in it for that, if you looking at it like that, baby, you in it for the wrong reasons, and you gonna be disappointing yourself.
That is true.
That is a straight up failure. I wouldn't dare come on here looking to anyone. Trust and believe, baby. If it's anybody who put in some work, it's Stephanie when it comes to what's going on over here with the
Yeah,
and the
yes,
DQB.
Gang,
yeah.
gang.
Elite Renegade Field Scouts, and y'all know who y'all is. But I don't rely on nobody or no entity or no group or no for me to do or come on and present what I'm presenting to the public. Because at the end of the
Listen,
day, my name is on this. I'm responsible for this. So you gotta get in that mindset. Well, it's your responsibility.
That's
listen.
right.
You watch you do how many channels you lost and was able to build back up?
Huh,
Okay.
huh. You
And
better
that's
say that. What?
But
You
here's the
need.
thing, it's because people enjoy you. You able to. Everybody can't do this. I can't do it. I couldn't be a YouTuber. I don't have the patience. I don't have the willingness to do it and to be
So true.
first of all to be
Me
doxxed
either.
and humiliated for and you y'all you're an open book to people and they people appreciate that about you. Fire's an open book. Right.
Mm-hmm.
And some people open their book, but nobody want to read the first chapter. And don't get mad at us. That's Andrea did. Andrea had a little short little novel. We heard it. Nobody cared.
Fiber, baby, please
Hold
leave these
on,
people
y'all.
alone.
Hold on, y'all. Give me one
Fiber, I'm
second. Give
begging
me one
you. Please
second.
leave some of these content creators alone, Fiber,
Oh, she
please.
has.
Ooh. Hold on, let me talk. Let me read this super chat right quick, and then it's somebody else backstage. I'm gonna see who that is. Thank you, Bridget. QB, when the tracker come out, cause this one gonna be one for the books. Oh, honey, we gonna be tracking this weekend. Oh yes, oh yes. I'm gonna let it marinate. I'm gonna let the shit marinate so you girls can get y'all thoughts
Mm-hmm.
together. Cause right now y'all a little frazzled and a little emotional all over the place. So y'all ain't gonna have me reading all that shit. Uh,
Yeah. Yeah.
if I drop a tracker for y'all now, baby, y'all gonna wear me thin. So we not eating that. Y'all ain't gonna do me. Y'all is not gonna do me. Hell no.
Mm-mm. No, Blue to Fire, you are
I
not
will have
lying.
y'all tracking this weekend. So yeah, it'll give what it needs to give. Period. And thank you,
Mm-mm.
Bridget. I appreciate you, love. I don't know who that was who came on, but they got off. But yeah, ooh,
Yeah.
it's a lot. It's a lot,
It's
and the
a
girls
whole
gonna be
lot.
saying a lot. They gonna be definitely saying a
QB,
lot. Yeah,
QB,
we feel boo.
I pray, I will, Fiber, baby, please just leave some of these CC alone. I am begging you.
Oh, she
Just
done.
leave them alone.
What you say, leave them hoes? I think that probably was the last person that
Yeah.
I hope so. I
I
hope so.
I hope so. I hope
Just
so because
over. I'm sad for
if
my
it
friend.
happens again, I
At
would
this
come out
point,
and
at this
place
point,
the
I'm
blaze fire,
sad
babe.
for my friend, child. Okay, I'm tired. She tired. We tired. You
We
tired.
tied.
Yeah, we tired. Like it's just yeah. After so many, yeah, and I mean at this point, shit, I would be traumatized. Shit,
Okay.
I would be shell shocked. I would think some
Okay?
motherfucker is on some fuck shit. If you don't had it happen these many times, you would be tricked. Okay, so let's
Because that ballad bitch sit down there and act and say oh she's not my friend, she's not this. I was like, look at this ungrateful big board looking fuck.
yeah, it'll give you PTSD. It will,
Yeah,
honey.
it
You'll
will.
be out here with PTSD dealing with
Why
these
would why
motherfuckers.
would you say such
So it's
thing?
understandable, child, for some people to be like, look, enough is enough. I don't want no parts of it. Get it the fuck away from me, or I'm gonna get the fuck up. I'm gonna move around. And that's
Yeah.
okay. It's okay to say, look, it's time for me to move around. And
Right.
it should be no
QB,
problem with that. You know what
QB,
I'm saying? Sometimes it has to happen.
Yeah.
And
QB,
you just gotta let it happen.
QB, a whole lot of these bitches out there got low self esteem. Don't mind they coming out here and acting like they're educated and the this and the that and the low
Mm.
self-esteem, and Villanova is one. She fall right in that category. Don't mind that big bird looking cunt looking like that. She ain't got nothing to hold it up with.
Oh, oh my.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh.
My
A whole
goodness.
lot of
Now,
mental case
now
and
tell us how
a
you
whole
really
lot of low
feel.
self-esteem bitches about on this fucking YouTube
Oh,
Tell us
out
how
Jesus.
you
here.
really feel.
Wait,
Kwani
I'm
ain't got a ounce. I would like
asking
to know what Kwani does wash she puss with. She's wash she puss with
Oh,
piss,
Oh,
alcohol, or water.
oh my.
Huh?
wait.
What that gray puss bitch does wash? If that puss working or she got the puss, what the fuck she got down there?
Gin,
Oh,
please. Can I have a bottle of gin? Gin. Can I get a fucking bottle of gin?
Nah, QB, she don't need no gin.
The time Kwani would take to
oh
put in
yes.
all these people business about here, she should put it in herself. Ugly
Mm.
looking bitch.
well, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this thing. Wait, it look like we got somebody else coming up. Hold on, y'all. Let me see who this is before we wrap this thing up, child. Cause yeah, girl, I just want the girls to just leave my girl alone, child. If you don't
I
really,
don't get it, Tracker. So I
hold
got
on,
come
let me,
on and
hold
StreamYard
on,
and
let me
cuss these
talk. Ooh,
fuckers out.
hold on, boo. Hold on, boo. Hold on, boo. You can't be cutting me out running now. It's my show. You gotta wait. You gotta wait till turn now, boo. Now I'll let you cut me off a couple of times. But now, hold on now. This is me QB. This is me QB. Uh hold
Kelly,
on. Ooh, ooh,
Kelly,
ooh, ooh. I don't
Ooh.
want but yeah, she made me forget what I was going.
Gin, gin. Can I get a fucking bottle of gin?
Yeah, made me forget what I was gonna say. Who the you ain't shit. Who know man? Who was I gonna say? She done made me.
QB, forgive me a hot like fish grease. Forgive me, baby, a hot.
Oh shit.
I don't even know what I was gonna say, y'all. I can't even remember, girl.
Oh shit.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, this is what I was gonna say. Just at this point, just if you ain't, yeah, just stay from around, bye baby. Leave
Okay.
her alone. She living her soft life. She doing her soft life thing. Okay, let her live her soft life, child. If you don't have no good intentions for her nor me, then get the fuck on, move around, girl. Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
We don't need no explanations. You ain't got to get no long drawn out script. We don't care what happened a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. If you feel some type of way now, do what's
Right.
best for you, because I'm going to do what's best for me, and let that babe do what's best for her. Okay? And you
Yeah.
people out there, in the virtual world that's watching each and every day these YouTube streets, get your full experience.
That
Okay?
part.
Get your full experience and stop getting so invested because these people's is fickle, honey.
Okay.
Okay? And yeah, if you want to be fickle right along with them, girl, then fall into the traps and be the dummies and get fickle right with them. But it ain't gonna do you no good because yeah, girl, just get your full experience. That's all I can say to the girls. Like, other than that, I just hope this is the last one because I just can't. Let me see
And
who this is, girl. Let me see who
oh
this is.
Jesus.
Who is this? Unpaid bills. Bills. Is this you? We'll see. Your mic on. You gotta turn your mic on, honey. Cause these girls, oh my God, just let my baby be, let Babe Nation be, let ItsMeQB be, let Renegade, like let her live her soft life at this
That
point. Don't
part.
leave her alone. Damn.
Yeah.
My God, let the woman breathe a little peace. If you don't want to have nothing to do with her, then she probably don't want to have nothing to do with you neither. Shit.
Mm,
At this point, the feeling is mutual. Shit. She don't give a fuck either way or the other because she got me. The fuck?
okay.
I'm 2'5". I'm 6'7", 8 of y'all. Okay? For one of y'all, I'm 5 of you motherfuckers. She got
Hmm.
That
enough
part.
to me. So yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Shit, the fuck, all that old weird ass shit, and I don't be understanding half of this shit because it be woman shit too. I be confused a lot. So yeah, I be confused because I be like, oh my god, girl, they be just going in. It be a lot of confusion.
I be
And my
trying to help you.
because I be like, girl, really? Because y'all be picky about a lot of things. Y'all a nitpick real quick. Now, girl, I'm just telling it like I see it. It be nitpicking. It be what is it? Tit for tat. It be giving tit for tat. It be
menopausal.
nitpicking. It be nagging. It be
Menopausal.
it be giving. It be giving halfway communications. It be giving a lot of things, girl. And I be like, girl,
We not eating that.
you be sitting back, but to hear my girl like in that type of state, like I didn't like that at all, and I'm not cool with that. Okay, I'm not cool with it at all. Shame on you. Shame on you for even allowing it to get to this point. And shame on you for not even being a woman. You talking about her being woman enough. You should have been woman enough to keep that on the inside. Talking about stuff. Well, we was never really friends. That'll hurt somebody saying that.
Yes, it will.
That will hurt somebody. And yeah, I just
friends like that, QB. Friends like that.
Friends like that. We not friends like that.
I have one question.
What's your friendship like? There go MU. I want MU to hit this link right quick because I'm gonna ask her what level of friendship is you and V Lenore on? Hit the link, misunderstood right quick. Cause we wanna know. We wanna know since you still here in the chat, huh? Cause you may be getting gooped soon.
Oh my.
No, she's the one doing the gooping.
You may get the slip of the. You may get the slip.
No, she's the one doing the gooping. She's doing the gooping. She's not gonna get gooped. She's gonna goop.
Oh, you doing the gooping?
Okay.
Wait, we want MU to come on right quick. I want to see what her before we get up out there, because see, we already know what type of relationship or friendship level shit. What level would y'all call that? We doing it. What's the levels? Somebody explain what's the levels to a friendship. Cause I'm just.
She said, "Let me turn on my laptop." So I guess she coming.
Okay. While she's coming, QB, I got one more question.
Mm-hmm.
When she said that she didn't know who Five Baby was talking about, but everybody in Babe Nation knew that it was V Lenore.
Everybody in the B sector knew.
B sector.
The whole B sector knew. And that's another thing. They always be trying to make it seem like everything is pinpointed and saturated to one group of people. No, baby, all these girls be thinking the same motherfucking thing.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody is watching the same shit. So why do you wouldn't think a person with common sense will have the same ideas as the next? It's not centralized to one group of people. That's what they be trying to play that card in that game of cult mentality. No, everybody gonna see the same motherfucking thing if it's plain to see.
Yeah.
It ain't no confusion in that. So I don't be understanding why they be making it seem like, oh, it's a centralized idea by one group of people or one camp. No, bitch, everybody see it. So that's why everybody was talking in the beginning. Just like when that shit happened with MU and Tracy, when MU was like, what you mean you posting you pissed? Everybody they gravitated and ran right to who they thought she was talking about. So let's not this, it's only one group of people thinking something, because everybody be having the same thoughts if it's common sense being used. If they putting two and two together. If they on here watching, if y'all on here watching daily and frequently, y'all know what the fuck's going on. That's why I cater to the people. That's why I got word on the street, YouTube street paparazzi over here. Because baby, the people be knowing what the fuck.
Gang, gang.
One more thank you, B.
Let me see if it's them you, boo, and I'm
gonna let you see.
Let me just see if it's up right quick, and then I'm gonna let you see. MU, that's you, boo.
Yes, me.
Hey,
Is that
MU.
Hey, how
okay?
you guys
That's
doing?
MU.
Yes.
Hi.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
laptop, so there's
Okay,
no.
that's you. Though.
Yes,
All
me.
right. Okay, go ahead, Hard Candy, and then I'm letting MU. We gonna
Okay.
talk to
One
you
more
right
thing.
quick.
Vila Noor said that Five didn't discuss with her about forgiving Tracy. But think
Oh yes,
about it.
she did bring that up. She
No,
did
but
throw that up.
let's
I'm
think
like, but
about
you
it.
over there with Tracy,
But, but,
so
but, I know, but let's think about it. Tracy disrespected Five's daughter. So if she could forgive her for her daughter, what makes you think she got to fight for your shit and she didn't told the lady? We said some shit, you said some things. If Five forgave her for her daughter, why would Five care? What's more important, her daughter or your bullshit?
Mm.
Let's think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Your doxing of you of Tracy disrespecting her daughter. And if I was able to say I'm putting all that aside because it was some shit that was on YouTube and we didn't take it off YouTube, when a lot of shit was done, and I'm able to be cordial with Tracy, what make you think that she would be not cordial with Tracy because of your bullshit when she dealt with her daughter bullshit with Tracy? Come on, let's be real.
Mm-hmm.
That's it and that's all.
thank you, Hard Candy.
Thank you, Hard Candy.
Thank you, Apple. There is no level. It's acquaintance, foe, or friend. Period. That's what I thought. That's
Mm-hmm.
what I thought, Apple. I ain't think like I thought you had the same level of respect and expectations from all your friends. I didn't think like you had to have your friends on a motherfucking seesaw. Like I know some people you know what I'm saying, you may be with more frequently than others.
Correct.
You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? But I would think you would have the same level of respect for all your friends. Like you would, like you know what I'm saying. You would expect some type of treatment from your friends that you expect from all your friends. Like I didn't know it was like unless you fucking a motherfucker. Now that's different. If you fucking that's gonna be on some totally different shit than a
Right.
person that you just cool with. You know what I'm saying? Or friends
Mm-hmm.
because that's taking it to a different level. So I understand that being on a totally different level than just an average friend. But you would think somebody that you supposed to be cool with. But it's like honestly, we could just throw away the whole friend thing because she basically was telling us like she really never seen no friendship there.
Yeah,
So
that's
it's like
messed up.
even discussing the whole friend thing is like pointless because it's like, girl, you already was like thinking to yourself like, we're really not friends, but okay.
Oh,
So we got MU on here. And thank you again, Apple. Thank you, Boo. I appreciate you, and I appreciate you all for sending a super chat. If I missed it, thank you so much. MU, we want to know how long have you and Villanova have been cool and friends? Has it been like 6 months, a year? A year is
Maybe less
that's
than a year.
you said a year.
Maybe a year or a little less, something like that. I think.
Mm. So, what level of friendship has she ever discussed with you? Levels of friendship?
No, I don't know anything about like that. But I think that
Ooh,
she.
girl, well, you in for a ride, Miss Thing, because she got girls on levels. You don't know what level you on.
No, I don't know anything like that. But it's had to have been a year because we've celebrated last holiday together. So I mean, like last year. So it's been about a year. But I don't know anything about levels.
Well, girl, you may want to find out because she said she got the girls on levels when it comes to friendship.
I don't know. I don't know what she meant by that, but yeah,
Do
I
you
don't know.
do levels? Do you do levels with friendships? Are you a level girl when it comes to friendships, or what you do when it comes to friendships?
You being messy. No, if you're my friend, you're my friend. Doesn't matter. Yeah.
So it ain't no levels to you. You just friend, foe.
You rock with me, I rock with you.
Mm.
mm-hmm.
Well, girl, that ain't how she think. You might want to get the call on her and get some communication cleared up, cause you need to find out what level of friendship you on.
You know what was interesting when I met Villanor when she reached out to me and we were talking. We weren't really friends. Actually, she didn't really care for me, and she let me know that. And over time, our friendship
How can
grew.
you reach out to you in the beginning if she didn't care for you when you
She wanted to be her counselor. She wanted to be her counselor. She wanted to
she was
help her get sober.
No,
your
it was more like as I started to get more sober, and she was a support system. Like she was just a support system, and
what
she
you know
started
about
to
drug abuse? She a
huh?
drug abuse
No,
counselor?
no, no,
She
no,
a
no.
drug abuse counselor?
When I met Villanor, we started to talk around the time I was going through all the CPS stuff, and she just was
She a
encouraging me
CPS
to keep going.
worker? Is she a
Huh?
CPS worker?
No, but she has
Is she a social
she was
worker?
encouraging. She was just encouraging, but we weren't friends. We would just she would see me online and and stuff like that. We weren't friends, but over time our friendship grew. And it's
Mm.
nice.
Yeah, huh. Yeah,
How
that,
you know it's a friendship there though? Like, what made you think it's a friendship?
Well, I know it's a friendship now because of how often we talk. And
So y'all talk a lot. How much do she? How much does she expect to talk to you? Like every day, every other day?
no, no, just whenever. Just whenever. It's nothing
how,
regular.
Or whenever? Or
how often
whenever?
you send her out?
So wait, y'all ain't on no schedule, no schedule call time or nothing like that.
No, we just talk whenever. She has a busy life and stuff like that.
Uh,
Mm.
how
Oh,
often you share? How often do you share her videos?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just
well,
whenever I can. I don't know. I
you might be in danger, girl.
let me just let me just say this. No, no, no. Let me just say one thing because I don't want. Let me just say one. QB, can I just say one thing? What I was trying to say before because we never really talk about like YouTube type stuff, not that much. I think that when I was trying to tell her because I like Fi and V is my friend, but I really like Fi, so I was just saying maybe wait to try to have a conversation and see if let things cool down a little bit. Maybe not hit links, just let it cool down, and then maybe you can talk to your friend and see if you guys can work it out. That's what I was.
You,
Too
But
late
she
for that
said they
though.
weren't
It's
friends
too
though.
late. I
but
think it's kind of too late because they done
do
already did all that.
you do know like I can say this and because you do know V like hitting links.
Yeah, she like hitting links, so she gonna hit them, honey. That's why she came over here. She hit that link.
She told us. She
She
told
hit
us.
that link, and
And
she
Yeah.
and she told us what she was not gonna do, and she kept it moving, child.
M
I'm trying to support both
Said,
sides.
I'm
You
not
try
gonna
to
do it.
support.
Find somebody else to do it. That's what
Hey
she said. Yeah.
MU. You didn't
Yeah.
know that she modded for ZX?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Wow. Okay.
Wait a
But
minute.
she
And
don't have
you
no
what?
problem with you, and she don't have no problem with your relationship with ZX.
I don't have a relationship with ZX.
Well, your acquaintance.
Not acquaintances either. Mm-mm.
But that's
Oh,
wait
you're
wait
not cool with him on
wait
any
wait wait
level.
wait wait
No,
wait.
not
He
anymore.
does hit your link,
Mm.
doesn't he hit your link?
She used to hit my link. Mm-hmm.
As of recently, right? Last month.
The last time ZX, and just so you know, just I want to get the last time ZX hit my link. No, he doesn't hit my link because it's too many it's problems with him hitting my link, and it's just easier to just stay away. I mean, he called CPS, stuff like that. So no, he cannot hit my link. But Villanor did call Fi a friend. When we would talk, and I was like, "Wow, that's so cool!" Because I'm like, "Wow, I like her commentary,
Yeah,
y'all." Man, that's cool. And that was the extent of our conversation.
she telling these people. Now, see, this is what I've been hearing. She's been accused of telling folks one thing and then telling these people another thing. So if
Right.
she's telling you she was friend, why she on here telling these people? Oh, it really wasn't giving all that.
What
You see
I
what I'm
heard,
saying?
was that she said she wasn't friends like Fi and Tisa, but I think that she did call Fi a friend because she always told me that was her friend. She
Here's the
always told
problem.
me. She
Here's
had
the
made a
problem.
comparison.
I think that
Mm.
her relationship, from us looking at it, was better than her and Tisa. We thought that Villanova had a
Yeah,
greater relationship.
yeah, I
So
did too.
so I
I
don't
did
so
Yeah.
honestly too.
right, so I don't know what she's saying, but from what we saw, she told us to look at our eyes to let our eyes deceive us, and God is going to show us, right? I'm saying the God in me, the God in me, that Villanova and Fabe was on a better path of relationship than Fabe and Tisa. Period.
Mm.
And this was before the breakup of Tisa. I always thought that Phi and Villanova had a better relationship.
Yeah.
I hope it can get
Yeah,
back
I was under that impression too. But see, that's what I be telling. That's what I was just trying to tell y'all earlier. Sometimes you can't really assume as being the people looking in because your ass to be fucked up in the head thinking one thing when it's something else.
Right. And
Mm.
she's saying that
That's why sometimes it's best to just sit back, enjoy, and get your full experience, child,
yeah.
because you really don't be knowing. Because sometimes the content creators don't tell you everything that's really done transpired. That's why you got girls when they get mad at each other, they be quick to drop receipts, recordings, text messages, and all that old shit. Because motherfuckers don't be telling the complete truth when confronted about some stuff, or when they call themselves trying to air somebody out or put somebody on blast.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
So then you would be confused and discombobulated thinking one thing and be, under the impression of something going on that's totally different than what's actually going on. So then that puts you in a fucked up ass position. Cause now you gotta feel like you gotta stunt your entertainment experience because you too fucking invested.
Mm.
yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
well, I feel so bad. I'm gonna jump down, but I just know
Wait,
that
we
I just
ain't done grilling you and MU. We ain't done, girl. We got more questions. We got more questions. Don't leave us yet.
QB, you a mess.
Besides that, her
I
candy.
just thought that if they waited, like maybe they could like talk because um Villanor considered Fight a friend. She did. And
Yeah, but
Okay.
so
she didn't say that on the Sassy show, though.
Yeah, she said
Okay.
something totally different.
I got a question for you. What do you think about the Pizarro portion of this situation? Do you think Pizarro had good intentions with Villanova?
Mind you,
um
they said she just admitted not too long ago that she did this on purpose. That's what they came in and said, child. So yeah,
Yeah.
considering that too.
Mm.
Or not considering that. We'll give you the option.
yeah, I don't know. I mean she could have used her to get at Fi, so I try to stay out of all that stuff. I mean, to me, but I know that Villanor would know that and she wouldn't she would know
But
that.
but she keeps saying that she have life experiences, right? So you saying she knowing that, but she couldn't. To think about it, the whole ZX thing when Five trolled the relationship that him and ZX had. Five was trolling us with the ZX thing. Vita
Right.
Norton started supporting the man instead of just going along with the troll, getting the experience, like we say, and moving on. They became invested in ZX, and then when ZX cussed them out, then they want Five there to take. No, there was troll. Do you know what trolling means? She trolled. She didn't give a damn about no VX. And
But I'm
VX was
wondering if
trolling us back. They was trolling each other, but the subbies took it serious. And when John and Click the Link became
Yeah.
subscribers, and then
Nah,
you had the
and
other
all
side.
was over there wearing blue skirts and everything. I was like, oh my
Mm-hmm.
God, how quick
So
they are deceived.
so you so you say that you deem us know that she had a mind stick. Her and Kimmy became best friends over there. And
Mm-hmm.
so how much more do you think she recognized to keep putting herself in situations that is not building her channel, it's just making her be out there being cussed out, being treated bad, and you get. I'm being honest. So, how much more credit you gonna give her?
Oh, shit. Because you're not going to be treated well. Okay? I'm saying, baby, you ain't going to be treated well at all. So, yeah. Yeah. MU.
This is going horrible. Listen, I can tell you. Let me tell you with the Pizarro thing, because I'm like, okay, you know, people are gonna look a certain way, but the nurse said to discuss that with Phi, and so she knew that that she was going over there. So I don't know.
Yeah, but from a year ago, wait, this is what I asked them you right quick. But she explaining that from a year ago.
That was a year ago.
From you being friends with her, okay, you say y'all done been friends for a little over a year, probably shy a little piece. Do you believe from your experience, do you believe in some sort of a way that she possibly has changed, or do you think she's changed? She hasn't changed at all.
Do I think that Villanor hasn't changed?
Has she or has she not changed?
Remember, like, Villanor and I have been friends for about a year, so you know I don't know the history that much.
Okay, let me give you some history. Villanor hadn't been comfortable with going to Pizarro Link until she started communicating with you, and that's the honest truth. The part of the friendship that because you started interacting with Pizarro and her being a mod on your channel, her interacting with Pizarro was because more of you and less of Phi. So she valued the way you moved in the streets as opposed, because you're a troll, because you don't give a damn about what Pizarro saying. You're going to go over there, you're going to hit the link. You're a great troll. You're going to play the game well, but everybody can't do what you do, right?
I just don't care. Like, I don't care. You know?
Right. And guess what? And let me tell you something. They have nothing to do with your drug addiction. You just don't give a fuck. That's just your life. Mm-hmm. And I get why you like that. But it works for you. What works for you is not working for her. And I want her to see that you do that. You go all over. You be on Lady Nika's. So she been on Lady Nika's. You go on James. She been on James. She really pulling more towards your friendship than towards Phi friendship. And I understand why. But either way, it hadn't benefit her from doing it your way or doing it 5B way, because it was meant for you, it's meant for you. Mm-hmm. So even her following your pattern, it's not working for her. The pattern that 5B has, she tried that and it's not working. So she needs to find her own lane and still be able to keep her friendships intact and do what you do. But she really, what she doing, she's destroying her own self. She's self-destroying her platform because she's trying to figure out how to do it. But it's nothing she can do. It's not working for her, which working for you and what works for Phi. Period. You being able to go to Pizarro, and Pizarro have did everything to try to mess up your relationship and everything. You don't give a shit. You go right back over there. You know, knowing that she talk about your man.
MU can handle it. And that's the one thing I can say. MU do got some tough skin now.
Yes, she does.
She can roll. She can roll with the big dog. Mm-hmm. She may be a little tiny something, but baby, she can roll.
But she's benefiting.
I can give you that.
She's benefiting.
In a short time, I done, got acquainted with you and know a little bit about you and stuff. I do know that, honey. She
getting some of the beef sector that she said she's not beefing. She said she's not a beef sector, but she got a lot of members in her chat. She got a lot of black members from X. She got a lot of the more beef sectors from Teresa. MU is smart. She is letting all them suckers work for her.
Exactly.
She's letting everybody work for her. So I get what she's doing. And it's working for her.
You think Vita not taking a page out of MU book and she failing miserably at it?
Yes, but not because that's what she took it from Phi and it didn't work. So she tried to go the Vita the MU way and it's not working. It's just not. And it's nothing against her. It's just people like who they like. Viva North not gonna sit there and cook greens with tomato paste and troll the people and tell them she put red gravy on her greens like MU do, and people find it funny. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? We know MU can cook. She just try to pretend like she can't cook to win people over. She's trolling us with her cooking, and they really believe the lady can't cook. But her children survive off of whatever she's cooking is working, right? But not everybody can tell you that. She get on there and know how to clean a chicken on camera. That's
Oh,
MU. Yeah, it's working for
Yeah.
her.
I can cook.
so do you think this? So do you think your friendship may be in danger at this point? No, now knowing that she got level, that Villanor got levels, so her friendships, and you
Oh,
don't know the
I
level
think
you
the
are.
hardest part, honestly, the hardest part is that I like fight, and I'm gonna rock with who I rock. I like fight. She ain't never do nothing to me. But I'm gonna say this about Pizarro because I don't want to forget. And I fucking like Pizarro. I just don't care. But um, when Pizarro reached out, when Pizarro befriended, you know what I mean by befriended, like not literally,
Mm-hmm.
made acquaintance with, befriended Villanor. Like I said,
She was trolling. She
said
was
that they
trolling.
discussed it. She said that they discussed it because they knew that Pizarro was scheming. So I think that Villanor knew that Pizarro was using her to get at Phi Babe. So I'm thinking that they must have had that conversation. Because I have people in my chat that go places where
Wait a minute, hold on, because you just dropped the bomb on us. So as Villanor's current friend, you saying that you believe that Villanor already knew she was being set up.
I wouldn't say set up, but she felt that Pizarro was using her to get it. That she was scheming. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
she allowed it.
Wow.
So she allowed it. The fact. Now listen to what you said. That this
Wow.
intelligent woman, the intelligent woman that you call your friend, knew from the beginning that Pizarro had no motive but to get at Phi, and Vila fell for the trap. But you want us
So
to
she
think that
said that they spoke about it because there is some time. Let me say this. Let me say this, and I shouldn't even say
listen.
this. Let me get this out. There is some times where if there's something was questionable, I don't know. I don't know B-sector like that. Okay, she would have the conversation with Phi. Now I'm not gonna. I don't. I don't. I all I so to me that would make her because she never she wouldn't answer anything about Phi on any other platform because she knew what was up. So whatever reason she was going over there, whatever networking, whatever, she was careful not to mention Phi, and she said that they had talked about
Listen, listen, MU. You don't have to mention somebody for somebody to be trolling somebody. The mere presence that you over there. I explained this to her earlier. When she went on James' platform, she said that Fire was okay with it. Fire did commentary on the fact that you was over there. Never ever will I be okay with my best friend going over there with a man who said that my child got molested and told the story and was lying. Never ever would you think that that's okay. So don't give me that common sense. Not being the smartest thing in the world, not being having the best diction in the world. I can't speak proper. I speak better Ebonics than anybody in the world. I knew for a fact I wouldn't go over there being from Bad Nature and sit with James Caldwell, who talks about this girl child in a manner that she did. That's some bullshit if you don't think something was wrong with that.
I'm
Mm.
gonna run. So y'all
know,
scared. Listen,
this is what I want to know right quick. If you, I just want to ask you this right quick. You just said that she was already under the impression that she was being set up, and she had already talked to her. How does she talk to her on her platform about this, or behind the scene?
QB, didn't she say that? Oh, she said that to you guys earlier that she had
Mm-mm.
mentioned it, and when she was talking about her platforms growing and stuff like that, I was listening, like and I'm like, that's what she said, but she's also said that to me, and she, so she was really careful.
Hey, that's the part I'm talking about. The part she said to you personally. Like, how did she say she had this conversation where this was discussed?
The conversation with the same that
QB.
She's saying that she had the conversation with Phi Babe. She just
I
said she had
think
that
this is
conversation.
they're getting this confused if I'm not mistaken. Phi Babe said she gave Villanor her blessing to do the colorism panel. That never happened. And she still was networking with them even after that. That was to me was one of the things. that I think they're getting misconstrued when she talked about the colorism panel, but they
No,
didn't do
no,
it.
no, no, Steph. No, Fabe said she understands that Villanova has a network. You know why she understand it? Because regardless of what Fabe said, Villanova was her own woman and was going to still network. And Fabe, like she said, she was uncomfortable with it, but she tried to respect people to build their channel the way you try to build your channel. Even though it was uncomfortable, she didn't like it. Because Villanova was her friend, she was willing to go, accept the fact that she was going to be dealing with these people to try to build her channel, right? The
Okay.
problem is this. It was 5 day shouldn't have to tell somebody. I shouldn't have to tell you I'm uncomfortable with you going to the person who is trying to destroy me in the front and the back end. Now James Caldwell did it on the front. Pizarro was trying to stick it to her like she's sticking it to MU, but MU playing the game better. Pizarro is doing the same thing with MU that she's done with Five, but on a friendship level. Well, Five thing was on a friendship level. She's doing the same thing to MU that she does to Five, but the difference is she's doing it in the name of friendship with MU. She did it in the name of hatred with Five. The same thing is being played. Her game hasn't changed. But the greater thing is that MU is playing for Zorro because she is benefiting from the numbers and the people being in her chat. MU is sticking
But
it to her.
don't tell him you whole game plan, honey. Don't get the girls no leverage. You tell them, oh Lord, she's
Right.
missing out the woman else. Hard candy. Wait a minute. Don't give out a whole tea. Don't give out her tea. Don't give out a
Look it, I just like who I like, and I go or I just like who I like. Okay, and so that's complicated. I and things just don't really bother me. But I'm just gonna say,
So you not in no way, shape, or form feel like it may be some some problems in the future with you and Villanova if you don't figure out what level you on.
Don Taylor already
well,
figured
it
out.
might be a little upset that but I'll my point was this when I was trying to
She was trying to get you to get away from your dude, remember?
Yeah, she's still trying to do that. Don Taylor.
no.
Do she got a dude? Do Villanova got a dude?
Yep.
Yeah, Villanova has a man. Let me say this. The colorism thing. So I'm thinking maybe they had that conversation. I wonder if it was a misunderstanding because the colorism thing, maybe she thought then it was okay to go over there and network and stuff like that. Maybe she just didn't know that it was just for the colorism panel because I do remember that and I was excited about that. But
would
y'all
you
know,
deal
I don't know
with, would you deal with someone that your friend don't fuck with?
She do it all the time.
Would I deal with somebody that my friend don't fuck with?
Yeah.
I talk to Pizarro all the time. Like, I mean, on her platform. Yeah.
What friend of yours don't fuck with her?
Tracy.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's
But sis, you and Tracy be going at it every so often. Y'all go off on each other real quick.
Who, me and Tracy?
Yeah. So
well, Tracy and I have a relationship outside of YouTube though. Like, you know what I mean? Like Pizarro, I just hit her links and stuff like that. But Tracy's my friend, like my best friend.
Outside of YouTube, like Villanova,
Villanore's an actual friend, and I don't get into her relationships on, with Fi. She actually met Fi, so I know that she considers Fi a friend. That friendship's growing. According to how I thought they were really close. But she is saying that growing as they're getting to know. But Villanova and I speak a lot. Like if I'm going through something, I'll call Villanova. I'll call Tracy, and those are the two people I usually call. So I could see what she was talking about, like there's different levels, but I think she used the wrong word in my opinion because I feel like she was saying the friendship was growing. But that's just my opinion.
But damn,
yeah, it did seem like she was saying that it was still developing, like it was a developing friendship. That's the way she made it seem.
I think she worded it wrong. See, Villanova and I, when we first started talking, she's like, you know what? I have to watch you, because I was still in the thick of, my problems. But we speak often, and I'm pretty sure. So she always called Phi Babe a friend, always called her a friend. that she, you know, as she was getting to know her better, like that friendship is growing, it's nurturing, you know, they're talking. So I know that's what she meant. I just don't think levels was a good word.
The problem is, let me say this, MU, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful. The
Will you
problem is,
accept somebody putting you as on a level on friendship, MU?
right.
No, I would probably just go. I just probably curse him out. Like, what do you mean? On a level, like if we're friends, we're friends. Like I said, if you rock with me, I'm gonna rock with you. It doesn't even matter how long I've known you. Of course, you're gonna have friends that you're closer to because you talk to them often or you spend more time with them. But if you're my friend, you're still gonna, like, Vila Nora are close and we're securing our friendship, and you know, Tracy and I are really, like, you know what I mean? There's you're closer to certain people. Vila Nora have a different type of friendship that I have with Tracy, but we're both still friends.
But you don't consider them on different levels as friends.
No, of course not. But I adore them both. Of course not. And I even told her, you know, because I know that this hurts. I believe it hurts them both, and I don't know if I like that. I just, you know, I like her commentary a lot, and I like her personality. It seems to me, though, from watching her earlier, it hurts her, and I know it's hurting Vila Nora. And I think Vila Nora is really trying to defend her actions and stuff like that. And I just thought maybe time should go by. Just wait.
Right.
Give her some space. That's my opinion. Give her some space. You take some space and really try to hear what she's saying, because you guys talk on the phone. So maybe that has something to do with the platform, you know, and maybe there's more to it. So maybe just wait, let things cool down. And that's what I told her without getting in the middle of it.
But she can't, because she's gonna keep on hopping on panels, letting Fazara them go to her. You listen to Sean Bradley with the foolishness. Now she's gonna listen to James Caldwell, who may say something or may not. But I'm just saying, the more she listens, the more she's gonna get the big head to think that she got the now tell 5A off. And I think at this point she's doing damage. What the 5A been going through this forever, so she's gonna be okay. But the problem is those that go against her never.
Okay, you better say that motherfucker again.
Okay.
It never fails out well.
That's gonna be good. You gonna be the one in danger, girl.
Yeah. So I don't know. Because here's the thing that I do recognize. Even though you,
I might as well welcome her to the sobriety sector, honey, because that's what she going.
No.
They want to kick her out.
You.
No, she's beef sector. I think she's beef sector all the way. Sometimes she's she's beef sector. Yeah.
But MU, I need for you to stop saying that you're not a part of B sector when you be all in our shit.
That's because I get angry, and sometimes I'm just trying to chill and listen to a commentary, and then somebody will say something to me, and I'm all in y'all shit because y'all all in mine too.
Okay, so here's the difference. Stop saying you're not in B sector, but you're on everybody's panel. You've been on everybody's panel in the B sector, and you communicate.
This shit. I wouldn't if I didn't have to.
That's because
this shit over here, MU. Do yourself a favor.
Number one, I like this. I like this. You know what? I like the tracker because it goes on and on.
Please. I wish I could erase that shit, girl. Scrub it down, beef food. Bitch, please.
But I'm not in the B sector, though. I'm not in the B sector. I'm not in the B sector, but let me. You know what? I feel okay, and it's just me from the outside looking in. Because in the sobriety sector, we be trying to figure stuff out with clarity. Okay, we're not just trying to beef. Vila Nora is done hitting panels. She really wants to just. I mean, she's done hitting panels. She spoke.
When she got done today.
She's done. Yeah, she's not hitting any more panels.
She was on
Fazara's right now.
I know. Did you see my message to her in there? I'm like, this isn't helping. This isn't helping, Vila Nora. We spoke about this isn't helping, and she got off the panel because I really feel that my friend needs to let some time go by. She can work it out with her other friend. Like, and it's just me on the outside. She said she's done hitting panels.
Well, that's good.
And that's a start. It's a start.
Yeah, that is a start. But girl, at this point, the damage seemed yeah.
The damage is done.
But here's the thing, if she was not,
like you gotta understand, 5A done been through this shit too many times before. So I wouldn't want to put up with it neither. I'd be like, nah, girl, I'm good. Like at this point, I don't blame, and I stand behind my friend if that's how she feel at this point. Like, girl, bye, I'm good. Because if you keep going through the same thing over and over again, have so many people constantly disappointing you, not taking under consideration how you may feel, or just don't look at where you may be, the position you in, and not take that under consideration. Yeah, I'd be like, fuck you too. So yeah, I stand behind my friend at the end of the day, and I wish motherfuckers, if you genuinely don't have her best interests at heart, like stay the fuck from around her. Quit acting like you love her and oh five baby this and the baby this, when really only thing you doing is slithering and looking and wishing and praying for her downfall. And yeah, as a friend, I don't like it. I'm not cool with it. I'm not gonna fucking accept it, and I need you to just push the fuck on. Period.
Right.
Yeah.
Really. If she was more, she
And that's
should.
for any motherfucking body. Friend, foe, acquaintance, subby, fucking content creator. I don't give a fuck. Save yourself the drama, and please, for God's sakes, save her the drama. Cause yeah, it's just ridiculous and redundant. It's fucking redundant. It's the same script, just a different person. And it's like, girl, like, yeah, give it a rest. So that goes out to anybody, any motherfucking body, present or past. But
I agree, and let me say I agree with that, and I hate that this is happening, honestly, and so I just asked my friend, like, please just stay off panels because I know that she cares about Fi, and just let her express herself, because there was just something I didn't realize. It is different when you're on the phone with somebody, and Fi holds a tighter group. Okay, it's not about control. She holds a tighter group, and just maybe, I mean, if she chooses to talk later, if she chooses, then maybe y'all can have that conversation. But this just isn't helping. I was trying to. I'm not. Oh, okay, don't look at the chat because I was doing fine.
Don't do that.
Because I want
to. Don't look over here. Don't look over here in the chat.
Okay. But I'm not sure why a certain person is addressing me. If I don't talk to you on Pizarro's chat, I don't know why the hell you think I'll talk to you over here. Are you lost, ma'am? But I'm sorry about that. I was trying not to look at the chat, but I just don't understand it. When somebody say they don't like you, before you talk to me, maybe you should figure out what nationality you are, ma'am. I don't understand.
Oh, ma'am.
I got to look at that.
I'm just wondering if she's lost because we don't speak to each other. And when you say, when I don't like somebody, I just don't address them. I just nothing them. So I'm just wondering, why are you here? So anyways, that's why I don't look at the chat. I really hate that this is happening. And I know that my friend has been hurt by this, despite
Girl, you ain't gonna use that term loosely after what we done found out today.
No. Let me tell you.
I'm concerned now for whatever you talking about friendship with her. Because, girl, it seems like you treading lightly too. Because you don't know what level you on. I'm still gagged at this level. You need to find out what level you on before you keep on going around talking about friend. Because you may not be a friend like that too.
Here's the thing.
You honestly are just playing friendship qualities. The way you know what I'm saying, trying to see if it's a way to rectify. You done told us you ain't got no levels to friendship. You equally respect your friends, so we get it. Like, we get it from you that you know what I'm saying, like, you honor like a friendship. But the person you dealing with and calling a friend, we done found out differently about them. So I'm just concerned and wondering, is you looking at that too?
QB, can I do some tracking for you?
Go ahead,
you remember the tracking part is, remember you and 5A was having that contest?
Bloop, 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 bloop.
And she said that she was on your side.
Yep.
The line was already drawn. QB, we just had to let it play out. Everybody already knew what that was about. QB.
Yep.
I knew what it was about too.
Okay, thank you. How you doing?
Yes, indeed. Yes.
And guess what? So did Five, but she kept her dignity and went along and played it off with her, and that's what I respect about because Five Bay knew what it was about too. We
Mm,
knew it then that it was going down.
yep.
And she say we didn't notice a change in her. But she sat right here and
Yeah.
told us she didn't change. I ain't changed. Y'all ain't seen no change. She trying to tell us
I stand with the black man.
that.
Mm,
But we
mm.
didn't see no change. Mm. See,
And
some people can be fooled some of the time. Uh-huh. But some won't be fooled none of the time. The fuck?
bloop 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 bloop.
Whew, y'all got any more questions before I run fast? 'Cause, yeah, this did not go anything like I was trying to expect, like I expected.
Well,
But I
good
just
luck.
want you to
I
know.
just want to say good luck on the friendship. It's a done deal pretty much. I don't. Yeah, leave my friend fuck alone at this point. She
Yeah.
bet her best bet is to try to get her tour off because after this week they probably ain't gonna be featuring her no more with what's going on. So she better try to make the most of it now, like the rest of them did.
It's
Because
later.
yeah, it's
Yeah, she
on.
got that
It's yeah.
yeah.
Unfortunately, like the rest, it's just gonna go sour after time. You know, just like milk, it's gonna expire. So yeah, she may want to just go ahead and get on the good foot and make the best out of it and see what'll come out of it. Network as much as she can because yeah, it's gonna that flame gonna die out and yeah, it'll be pretty much the same results we done seen from the rest. So won't nothing change on this end. Let me make that perfectly clear. Won't nothing change on this end regarding the Babe, It's Me QB, the Renegades, or Babe Nation. Won't shit change. It'll just be room for the real motherfuckers that support and love on you. Genuinely. So yeah, I wish you the best of luck, MU, with that. And you more than welcome to come over here anytime, boo.
Thank you, Kubi. I appreciate
Level
you
up.
taking
You level up on your friendship. Level up. Go level up.
my. Thank you. You guys take care.
All right. Good night.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Yes,
Ooh,
indeedy.
went
Yes,
down.
indeedy.
Mm.
Mm, mm,
Any last
mm.
words, lady, before we wrap this up, hon? Because we done been on here a little piece.
Yellow. Mm, 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 mm.
QB, thank you for coming out and supporting. I know I really shouldn't have to tell you thank you because that's what you do. But thank you for coming out and having her back because they had 5, 6 panels going, but you came in right on time to give Babe
Yes.
Nation somewhere to go to to figure shit out and express ourselves about this situation. I try to be in support of the Lord, but the more she talked, the more I couldn't I just need her to be honest about what happened. That's all.
Yeah, I've seen you. I haven't seen you in a while, Hard Candy, but I remember you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I
Uh,
appreciate you ladies coming on and discussing it with me because sometimes, like I said, when it be a lot of female stuff and woman stuff and emotions and shit, I be a little confused and shit.
I
And I be
know.
like a lot of straightforward with stuff. So I be
Yep.
wanting to understand and get a little understanding and you know what I'm saying, figure out some things and see where people's heads is at. So I appreciate you all and all of you all in the chat as well. Just being honest and open and sharing you all's opinions because that's what it's all about. So I appreciate all of you. Thank y'all for coming on tonight.
Yeah, this was very enlightening. And Fi Babe, she know we love her and we got her back because
Yeah.
she been
And we
through
gonna
this too
all protect
much.
your energy. Protect your energy. Ain't nothing
Yes.
wrong with protecting your energy and demanding what you expect. It's nothing wrong with that. It's
Yeah.
just the person that you're dealing with who may have something wrong with that. And if that's the case, then maybe that's not the person that you need to be dealing with. And that's okay. Everybody ain't meant to be in your life forever.
Yes, that's true.
And it's okay. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody have to have hard feelings. Honestly, neither one of them ladies have to have any hard feelings or feel any certain type of way. At the end of the day, do what's best for you. And it
Yes.
shouldn't be nothing wrong with that, with you just being and doing what's best for you. So we gonna wish them both the best. But I definitely
Yes.
got my girls back 100%. And if she say
Yes.
fuck off, it's fuck off.
Yeah.
Period.
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 Point blank.
Period.
Well,
Yeah.
you ladies have a good night. Thank y'all for being here with me. Shout out to all the renegades. Shout out to anyone who may have donated to the channel, whether it was a super chat or a cash app. I appreciate you all tremendously. Thank you, Steph, for coming on up, boo. I
Oh, you
appreciate
welcome,
you,
love.
love.
You welcome,
Yes.
love.
Thank you, Hard Candy, for coming up. Thank you, V, for coming up. Thank you for MU coming up. And thank you for Let Me Talk coming up. I appreciate everybody for stopping by. You all be blessed. Have a good night. And like I always tell the girls, if you
Yeah.
ain't
And
cute, keep it cute.
keep it.
Okay? If you
Good
ain't
night.
cute, keep it cute.
God
You
bless
all
and good
be blessed.
night.
Have a good night. And I'll holler back. Gang, gang.
Gang, gang.
You tired, I'm tired. You tired, you tired.